Welcome to the Mizzle Dub Show, where they know sports. If you wanna know about sports, this is where you go. Welcome to the Mizzle Dub Show, where they know sports. If you wanna know about sports, this is where you go.
First down, touchdown, first down, touchdown, yeah. 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 Touchdown, yeah. Touchdown, yeah.
Yes. Welcome. We are here.
So I just want to know how many mimosas have you had today?
Am I allowed to speak this on? See, when I say this, it's gonna make me seem like that. Well, everybody knows that I drink. This is bottle number 2.
Got it. Okay.
I've had
So
nothing but
basically it
champagne
is
today.
bottomless mimosas, the Mason household on this Father's Day.
Indeed. Yes, this is the only thing that I've been drinking today. So,
All right. Well, welcome to this very special Father's Day edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show. He is the Great Cornholio, and I am just a Blaxican. But you can take him, but you cannot take his bunghole. For a minute. Before technology really wants to really make me go out of my character right now. But sincerely, wholeheartedly, to you amazing dads out there that, as I've said earlier, for those that provide, protect, teach, love, but most importantly, show up and be there. Hope you guys were given the proper honor and given the proper flowers, because I know sometimes men and fathers don't get proper recognition as they should. A lot of times it goes to the moms, and that's not to take nothing away from mothers, because obviously they carried the child in the womb for 9 months. But however, the role of a father should not be taken for granted, and it should be appreciated just as much as it is for the mother. So to all you amazing dads, and I know some fantastic dads, I am across camera screen from one of them right now. So to all you amazing dads, hope you got the recognition that you so rightfully deserve. But again, my hope and my prayer is simply this, that you guys get honored and recognized every day, just like mom does. So for me, to everybody that's a dad, happy Father's Day, and may God continue to bless you and yours.
definitely appreciate that, brother. That was heartfelt, man. And one thing to go, these kids don't choose who their parents are. So for me, it's an honor to be a dad. To see them grow. Just to see that, yeah, if they hear what you say to them, because of course they're their own individual, but for them to take on what you try to teach them and see that coming up, it's pretty good. So I don't take being a dad for granted. These kids make me a better person. So those words were very kind spoken, sir. Thank you very much for that.
I do what I can.
Well, you do a damn good job of
to
it,
the
man.
best of I do what I can to the best of my God given ability. That's all I can. And for those that are experiencing Father's Day for the first time, and I know a couple, hope it was all that you it cracked up to be, and it was fantastic. Because I know some people thought it wouldn't happen for them, but God made a way. So salute to you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoy it to the fullest of your extent. So there you have
my father's heart right here. They know me very well. They know me very well. They gotta love it.
So there you go. There you have it. the Birmingham Stallions might become a dynasty here in this league of spring football as the Birmingham Stallions pitch a shutout against the San Antonio Brahmas in the UFL Championship game by a final score. I want to say it was 25-0, but I will actually get actual evidence and
scores. It was
either
25 or 28-0, but it was a shutout. You're absolutely right. It was in the 20s for sure. You're right in the area.
But the Birmingham Stallions, after going back-to-back in the USFL, win the first UFL championship over the San Antonio Brahmas. And the final score was indeed 25-0. And the Stallions three-peat, which, if we're talking football leagues, they three-peat before we get a Super Bowl champion to three-peat. So that's quite unique in its own right, per se. But
yeah,
there is one thing I have to say, and I may be clowning, and I really don't care. But I know we have talked about this already. And once again, shout out to Skip Holtz on the job he's done coaching the Birmingham Stallions. It's a fantastic football team. Their defense was stout yet again against the San Antonio Brahmas, but I'm sorry. There was nothing anybody can say. And I know he was just inducted into the Patriots Hall of Fame, but I'm sorry. I am not looking forward to hearing Tom Brady call games with Kevin Burkhardt, because just how he sounded on the MVP trophy presentation alone, it sounded cringy to me. Now, yes.
Damn it, hold the microphone properly, damn it.
That too. But I'm sorry. I loved Kevin Olsen with Kevin Burkhardt, and it sucks that Greg Olsen got demoted, per se. I really enjoy the rapport that him and Kevin Burkhardt had on their broadcasts the last two seasons on Fox. And I'm interested to see that who Greg Olsen's going to be teamed up with. But, I mean, Greg Olsen just does a great job doing games for Fox.
Fantastic, yes.
So with that said, I just there's something, and me and Cuz talked about this on Instagram, because I posted on my Instagram page about just I'm not looking forward to seeing Brady, and he was like, "Do you think you prove?" I said, even if I may not like him as a quarterback, you can't deny his work ethic. So I can only say that he's probably going to get better as the games go along. But and this is just my opinion. I am not speaking for Mizzle. I am speaking as Dub. This is Dub's opinion. But to me, I just think there's going to be something about him that just is going to make him sound arrogant and pompous. I just do. I just do.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong for feeling that way. I'm intrigued. Excuse me. The good stuff. I'm just intrigued at what how he's going to do and what he's going to do. Now, he didn't impress me with the MVP presentation.
No, because I'll tell you like this. When Bill Russell did basketball commentary for CBS in the late 70s and early 80s, Mr. Russell did not brash about him winning 11 championships in 13 years and whatnot. He talked about the players of today's game and whatnot. Now, granted, Bill Russell had somebody to compliment him because, as you know, Bill Russell didn't speak much. He just made his points and let the game happen. He had a compliment in Rick Barry because, as we know, Rick Barry loves to talk and talk and talk and talk. So Mr. Russell said what he had to say. Rick Barry did everything else, and then Brent Musburger came in and did what Brent Musburger does. It's a possibility that, again, he's the greatest winner in the history of professional football in the NFL. Okay? He has more rings than the Pittsburgh Steelers. He has 7. The Steelers have 6. Has more than the Patriots. Okay? I mean, when they did all the MVPs at Super Bowl 50, He walked out there to Gene Stamen Santa Clara. He looked like a pompous, arrogant SOB, and you just wanted to smack the heck out of him. It was like he was walking out there, and it was like he was. How can I put this? Like he should have been like the spotlight should have been totally on him. That's how he walked out there like. And no wonder, and no wonder he was getting booed out there. Now, granted, yes, the Broncos were playing in that Super Bowl, and they were playing against the Panthers. So, exactly, that's a good analogy, cuz a very good analogy.
But when you are a winner, aren't the winners are the ones that are that arrogant? I mean, you look at Michael Jordan, winner, arrogant. The greats are that way because they expect to be that way. When you expect to be great and you carry yourself a certain way,
and that's a fair point. That's a very fair point.
Now, no way in hell I'm defending Brady. No way in hell I'm defending Brady. I'm just saying how the way he carries himself because he's considered one of the greats. Excuse me. So if we're putting that moniker on him, he's just doing what the media and what everybody else has done. They anointed him this. So all he's doing is just, I'm good. And he can do that. He has 7 rings, like you said. Like I'm not trying to defend it because I don't like Brady at all either. I'm not a big Brady fan, but I'm intrigued to see how he's going to handle this.
He plays the villain very well. If this was wrestling,
without a doubt,
he would. If this was wrestling, he would be a perfect heel. He would be Ric Flair reincarnated. If this was
because Barry Lamar Bonds is very arrogant. Look up his Pittsburgh days before he even came to the Bay Area. He brought that to San Francisco. He was already arrogant.
And that's the one knock I have against Barry Lamar Bonds. Yes, he was incredibly moody, but mainly because
he was arrogant,
But that's because that's what Bobby taught him, because Bobby was in MLB before Barry got there. And Bobby basically taught him, what the media is. And because of that is the reason why Barry Lamar Bonds does not have a plaque in Cooperstown. It's because of his arrogance. But you talk to the peers that played against him and played with him, they will tell you about his greatness, and they'll tell you about him because again, if you take away his he's not that way now. Barry has calmed down a lot since he's not playing anymore.
Yeah,
his head got Barry is more engaging. That too. Barry is more engaging now, but back then, it's not that he didn't want to talk to me. It's just Barry was too busy on wanting to be the best baseball player he could possibly be. Like Barry was like, I really don't want to talk. I don't want to. It's just let my play on the field dictate to how great I am. Because again, before he came to the Giants, he was already a 2-time MVP.
Yes, sir.
He was already a multiple-time All-Star. Then wasn't
he one of those clubs before he came to the Giants? He was in some form of club.
He was already doing 30-30 stuff.
Yes.
Became the second man to do the 40-40 club. Joining Jose Canseco. And then of course Acuna did what Acuna did. But exactly. Fantastic. Exactly the point. You don't have time for all that. So now, yes, as a person, you are obligated to talk to the media because you are in a league and they require media access. So on that aspect, yes, you have to talk to them.
Yeah.
But also at certain times you don't have to be a dick. Also, there's
100%.
There's ways in going about it. Let's be told. when Brady doing press conferences was just as worse as Belichick. It was like, dude, okay, I've had enough.
100%.
And speaking of Belichick, and that was indeed Marshawn. Speaking of Belichick, somebody help me understand how this makes sense that a 72-year-old Bill Belichick is dating somebody that could be his daughter. Help me. Okay. Coming in with a not in Tampa. Which, by the way, please subscribe to our good friends, the All Pro Joffos, on the Pruneda Brothers Production YouTube channel, which Country K, JP, and DJ Matt Sticks, Damian Saunders are part of that show that you can catch weekly on Fridays at 7 p.m. on the Pruneda Brothers Production channel. So please subscribe to them. We are frequent guests on this show, and we are frequent guests on their show. Just three solid dudes all together. Again, highly elevated sports talk for the highly elevated sports fan. Please subscribe to them. Nonetheless,
but that's what intrigues me, cuz just to see what he's going to do. I mean, nobody expected Tony Romo to be that good, and Tony Romo's pretty decent, you know. So, we bring up everything on this show. We don't discriminate. If it's something in the media, we're going to talk about it. You already know, Kay. Yeah. So the support is always real around here.
Well, like I said, Kay, anytime you want to get on and talk, the door's always open.
And, and bam, there it is right there.
But nonetheless, Romo was good his first two seasons. By the way, please subscribe and support Two Creative Brothers Productions, graphic designs, photos, video editing, if you want to. There you go.
Send K the link.
Now, however, for your needs and by your needs, yes, for your video editorial needs, please subscribe to Creative Brothers Production. Now,
yes.
With that said,
family biz around here. That's what we do.
Here's what I say to that about Romo, cuz. Now, before, as Big Oos likes to call him, Dakota, before Dakota got there in 2016, look at the Irving/Arlington Cowboys record when Tony Romo did not play.
They sucked.
To quote our favorite baseball movie, they were shitty.
Shitty. All caps.
Yes. Okay. And like I said, yes, I know he went 2-4 in the playoffs. I get it. I understand it. I won't argue that. However, and I really can't believe I am defending a team that has caused me so much heartbreak in the playoffs.
You got water?
And I got this.
You got water?
I got this big jug thing with my name on about
there to. There you go. Rinse that out. Really, rinse that filth out your mouth after you say it.
I really can't believe I am defending my sister's team. To which I'm pretty sure she'll get a kick out of this when she sees this clip. But however, Tony Romo won some big doggone games for the Cowboys in the regular season. Okay,
and then this is also a fact.
Before you can even think about getting into the playoffs, you got to win the regular season first.
Yeah,
that's how this works.
But what do you want to be lived by, though? But what do especially in football?
Facts.
What do we base everything down? You can be a winner.
It's about
any playoff games.
It's about did you hoist that trophy that has Vince Lombardi's name on it? I get it. I understand it. I won't argue that. However, I really hope Cowboy fans can somewhere down the line appreciate Romo, because before y'all got Romo, after Troy Aikman retired, your quarterbacking sucked.
It wasn't all that great.
You had you had an ancient Vinny Testaverde, an ancient Drew Bledsoe,
Oh Lord.
Chad Hutchinson, what the hell? Drew Henson, what the hell? Quincy Carter, who actually got y'all to a playoff with Bill Parcells.
I'm gonna say decent.
Okay. Do I need to go down the list? Do I need to continue?
I think you already hurt their feelings enough. It's already enough. It's enough pain already now.
Okay.
Just to list of those quarterbacks you just said would hurt my feelings.
Because I had to live with Tim Rattay, Cody Pickett, Ken Dorsey, Troy Smith, Trent Dilfer, JT O'Sullivan.
What?
Okay, you should have saved that for on it. You know what, Kay? Hold on, because I need that.
I told you to send in the link.
Hold on. Well, I
told you to send in the link.
I was defending Cowboy fans, so I got sidetracked. Hold on, because Kay, that's what I need right now. Hold on, Kay. Hold on, Kay, because I need that right now. If you want to hear passion, you are about to get it by way of Kawante Country K. Foster, because when you mention that name, this is what me and Mizzle live for. You know what? It's coming, folks. Hold on. But yeah, JT O'Sullivan.
I can't say too much about. I mean, Kay had the Jameis Winston, the pro quarterback. I had the steel crab legs. Winning me a championship, Florida State seminar, Jameis Winston. So, but I just do love when Kay get on this rant about him. Though it'd be funny as hell. So yeah, stand by for that rant.
Funny ain't the word. Then having to go in between, is Alex Smith the guy? Is Alex Smith not the guy? Then Alex Smith gets great under Harbaugh.
Did you forget Jeff Garcia?
This is after Garcia. I'm speaking strictly after Garcia.
Because Jameis Winston for sure gave Florida State a natty. They were the last BCS championship before they switched over to that bull crap they got now. Florida State is the last team to win the BCS championship.
Well,
it was Jameis Winston.
Well, the BCS was BS, but that's a whole. We could do a whole show on
that. Hey, but the Noles earned their way.
No.
To that championship.
Auburn was undefeated.
I wanted Alabama though. You know I wanted Alabama. Auburn said, "Hold my fucking beer."
Auburn was undefeated. Florida State was undefeated. Okay, that game. Yeah, they were. They were undefeated. Both teams were undefeated. Oh baby. Ladies and
gentlemen. All-Pro Jaffos, ladies and gentlemen.
The one, the only.
Country K himself.
Ooh, what's happening?
What's up?
Hola.
It has been a minute since the 6'10" beast from the Southeast has joined our show, so it's always great to have the big man from Florida, the big Floridian, come on. Of course, his fellow Bookaholic coming in and saying hello. What's going on, Oos? Who, by the way, Oos is still looking for his dad, and if you find him on the milk carton, please contact him right away. Please let him know.
Please do.
Because if I find
I first heard him say that shit in like 2016. I about damn near cried then, and this shit's still funny to this day. So continue.
Yes, they were the last team to win the BCS championship, as your cousin Cuz just mentioned. Yes, they were.
Okay, so can I give him a little stuff off?
Oh, go ahead. Floor is yours.
The floor is yours, Kay. Talk to the people.
So the reason why I say I take that entire list over Jameis Winston is 35 turnovers.
Oh, baby.
Then the very next season, we added a tight end that doesn't really have a brain, a wide receiver that doesn't really have a brain, and a couple other pieces, and we won a Super Bowl. And I'm going to be honest with you, Mizzle. I think you got really confused based off of the fact that y'all won that ring. He was just at the helm. Can you tell me who the quarterback was? Dub, not you. Can you tell me the quarterback that won the 2000 Super Bowl?
The 2000.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no.
Okay,
2001 was Brad Johnson.
No,
2001 was Brad Johnson because that
No,
beat that beat my Raiders.
no, that was 2000. No, that was
2002.
2002. That was
Okay.
2000. That was the 2002 season.
2000.
2000 would be
2001 season.
Yes, it was with the Ravens, right? Was he with the Ravens?
Yes.
That's
correct.
That
would be the Fresno. That would be the Fresno State Bull. That would be the Fresno State Bulldog, Trent Dilfer. Yes.
Well, we all know that defense won that Super Bowl for the Ravens. All Trent Dilfer did was just throw one pass, but they beat my Raiders to get there. That's what Saragusa fat ass sat on Rich Gannon, and that was it. And that's when Shannon Sharp ran down the field because fucking Tony Dorsett's son took a fucking bad angle. Oh damn, you done brought up bad memories. Hey, I never seen my dad ever. Like my dad, he's like one of those silent sports fans. You know, he just watches it, gives his take every once in a while. Thank you, son. He's one of those silent sports fans, gives his little 2 cents here or there. But he was at that game, and that black man came home mad. I never seen my dad with that much passion besides when John Starks couldn't hit the side of a barnyard. When John Starks couldn't hit shit in that playoff game, because my dad is a Patrick Ewing fan. But when he came home from that playoff game and he was pissed, I was like, oh yeah, that game was real. But yeah.
Well, the one time I really heard Dad really get jovial was the AFC title game when they beat Tennessee. And back then, no. When y'all clinched to go to Super Bowl 37.
Yes.
Back then Mizzle had the Nextel phones, which was I don't know why they don't exist today. I really don't understand. But Mizzle, Nextel's dad, and all you can hear is just Dad just yelling in excitement and ecstasy, and you can literally hear the whole stadium on Mizzle's Nextel phone. And not to mention, Mizzle ran out my gate. Or my grandfather's gate, running down 5th Street.
Yes, sir.
Almost the same time to where he ran out the house when his team beat my team in overtime 2 seasons prior and almost got hit by a car because he was that.
Damn for sure almost got hit by that car too. That damn car almost took me smooth the fuck out. All on 5th Street.
And then I come to school the next day. All you see Mizzle doing is just with the sports page in hand from the Daily Republic sports page, rubbing it in. But I couldn't say nothing because
it wasn't towards you. It was all those other bullshit Niner fans that was on campus.
I know.
Talking that.
I'm on air with 2 guys. I'm on air with 2 guys that can't stand my fan base. I get it. I understand it. I get it.
Never will understand it. And you know what? You could probably say the same thing about my fan base. I know we're shit. We talk big shit, but guess what? We talk shit, win, lose, or draw. We can go 0-18, and guess what? We're gonna talk shit.
I think the Raider fans are like 4th, maybe 5th on the list of hatred, like delusional fan bases that people hate. Because it's the Niners, then the Cowboys,
100%,
and then it's the Eagles, Giants, or some
Charger fans. I don't know why, but they're in there. I don't know why.
Nobody thinks of the Chargers like that since Algie Crumpler and all of them boys left. When Chris Chambers left, we went to Miami, we was like, nobody's scared of them anymore. But yeah, I think the Raiders are like 4th on that list.
I'll take that. I'll take it.
Well, I know back in the day when they were winning consistently, they were right up there at the top because they were winning consistently.
You still couldn't tell me shit if they were losing. You damn right. But what I'm saying, the intensity didn't change. I never changed how I talk about the Raiders and football when they were winning or when they were losing. I'm even keel. Oh, what? Here comes Moose. We won't get an argument from a few fan bases on that one.
Well,
Least.
I kid
They're
you
a
not, and
privileged
I
fan
love
base,
Chris Vera,
though.
and even
I feel that they feel like they're a
I don't know.
privileged fan base, and I don't know why.
No. That's how I feel about the Patriot fan base, because who were the
Well, they
damn
just
Patriots
started to
until the
fucking
tuck
win,
rule?
so I know nobody. No, If they feel
They're
privileged,
that way. Boy,
I mean,
there's a
they did
lot of Patriot fans. I'm just saying they feel like Patriot fans now feel that way that Celtic and Laker fans have always felt like. That it's their birthright to win the championship every year.
Gotcha.
To which Boston still might have a chance to do that tomorrow in front of the home crowd inside the parquet floor.
They would want to win this.
Yeah,
one.
they would. Because I will say this: there was a particular Game 5 to where one particular guy went bonkers, shooting the lights out and going for 41 in a Game 5. And yes, I am talking about one Mr. Kyrie Irving. Because, yeah, he is due for a game like that. And don't be surprised if that comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, they let Kyrie hang around. He's gonna kill him.
Hey,
2-5 bless 2-5 bless you. No, all I am is the black skin uncle. That's all I am. That's all I am. I'm just the black skin uncle.
Go ahead, Doug.
I'm just the black skin uncle that you know what? Pray for my child. I'm like, what's going on?
You play a part
that's
too.
All
though.
I am.
Uncles play a part too.
And I'm Dominican on the weekend, so I'll take it. Me and Doug both Spanish and black.
I can't.
Hey, what you say on the weekend? Wow, that's great.
Oh yeah. Those that team in blue that plays in Southern California, absolutely yes.
Don't get me started on Dodger fans. Don't get me started on them. Look, they can't look. They think they won a whole World Series by winning a half one. Like, wait a minute.
It wasn't even half. It was 60 games.
Well,
not even a third.
Well, we know. Well, it's L.A. The Lakers celebrated the championship like they won a full season. The Mouse House championship.
No. We hang up in season tournament banners. That's what we do in Los Angeles.
I was getting there.
That's and we give them and we get gold medals. Yeah.
I say hello Toodles championship.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that was funny as hell.
Come to Staples Center where we hang up in-season tournament banners and get championship medals. Yeah, and some money. Yeah.
Now you know what? I hate on the money though.
If not,
hey, you already know what time it is. Hey.
Folks. Okay. I gotta go. I gotta go there real quick because now for those that know me, this day is a very bittersweet day for me for obvious reasons, and I'm not gonna tell the whole story as to why. But normally, every year, what I'll do is I will basically grab every iPhone user that I know, because trying to do a video mixed with Android and iPhones video is very choppy, but nonetheless, I normally do a yearly shout out to the amazing men that are fathers and try to give them their flowers and their just due. So I sent the video at 12:52 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as I'm on my way to honor my grandfather the best way I know how by going to a baseball game, which I did go to a baseball game today to go watch the Aviators play the Salt Lake Bees. And the Aviators won 5-1. So that means a free car wash for your boy. Hallelujah. But nonetheless, I sent that message at 12:52 p.m. Okay. Oos first replied. I'm trying to see the time to see what time he put it in at 1:33 p.m. and he's been going ham ever since.
Oh man. Everything hurts.
But no, but he started it. No. But this was his first message when it said, "The number you have reached is no longer in service. Please hang up and try again later." And he's been going ham ever since. And I kid you not, as I'm reading that, why am I hearing the old school lady saying that in the landline phones as I'm reading that message from Ooze? As I'm reading it, I can just hear the old. We're sorry. The number you have reached is no longer in service. Please hang up and try again later.
No,
Like I can hear. Yeah, we've gone all in on the Mizzle and Dub show, but
that's what
again,
we do.
thank you for
We talk sports, but we have fun though. We have fun over here.
But thank you for joining us on this special 214th edition of the Mizzle and Dub show. Special Father's Day edition again to all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day. God bless y'all. Continue to set the standard and be the provider protector that God made you to be when protecting these kids. Hey, and I know, yes, sir. Go ahead.
What did the great Bernie Mac say in the movie Soul Man? Fuck them kids.
Well,
kids. No.
I'm surprised.
You know I love my babies though.
I know he loves. Now I know. Now I'm shocked that Cleophas Jones didn't say that as his first quote. Because he because well 2-5 just said it for us. There we go. So the circle has been complete.
Y'all know is
because
that's the name of our production company.
Yes. If the Mizzle and Dub show become an LLC like Mad Sticks, that's going to be our production company's name. We kid you not.
You did it. We go copyright that.
Yeah. I'm
but not no disrespect to our kids because we love them, but fuck them kids.
I love it. Completely love it. Hey, do it. I feel like I should go for it. A lot of people are support.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Yeah, hey, FTK Productions or FTK Productions or FDK Productions. One of the acronyms will stick. True enough. I kid you not.
It's getting done. And this has been talked about for years. So this is just nothing that's just popped up in our head.
Oh no, never that. No, never that. But we appreciate you guys hanging out with us on this Father's Day weekend. As now we are getting that much closer to training camp in the National Football League because July is right around the corner. And not to mention, folks, we are officially 9 days away from the 4th anniversary of this show. June 27th, 2020 is when this show first appeared live on the air on YouTube. So
I'm going to have to wear the Mickey Mouse shirt.
So from humble beginnings on Skype, then translated to Zoom, and now if it wasn't for the Jaffos, we would not be on this platform that we are now. Tools, gift cards, and maybe some. Well, wow. Oh, don't forget socks and ties.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget that. Don't forget that part.
Commodity now. You might well get that off the list, player.
Maybe a scarf.
You
get a scarf.
No, I had a friend of mine in North Carolina that was complaining about $2.99 gas. I'm like, well, if you want to give me that gas, I will take that right. Exactly. That's what I said. I'm like, you're complaining about about $2.99 gas, I will take that right now.
Bro, I will fill up the tank and go buy like the little gas things, and I'll fill up like 10 of them bitches for $2.90. If $2 gas, I'm stocking up, bro. Like everybody that went on that toilet paper, a toilet tissue. I'm straight stocking up. $2 gas?
Knox is going in. Good Lord.
You already know what time it is. That's why I got the Under Armour shirt on.
Hey. Under Armour's. I am an Under Armour guy. Their gear is so comfortable. I'm trying to tell y'all.
My son vouch for that too. He likes Under Armour too. The shorts, shoes. Well, he likes Dunks now, but he was good with Under Armour, but now he's trying to hit the black man pockets.
I like Under Armour. I used to work for Under Armour. I still like them, not as much, but
Yep,
that's a personal thing.
Hey, that's true. 2.5.
Well, I appreciate the way their polo shirts fit. I like how their shoes fit because their shoes are comfortable, and I love their socks. And I love their sales in their outlet stores because it always seems to be 50% off somewhere. So I will take that.
My brother's the only one that I know that will rock a polo shirt like it's a t-shirt, straight up.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to look professional, when I'm
no. I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying, most people wear t-shirts and stuff like that, but you would throw a damn polo on like it's nothing. I'm like, damn, I can't do that.
To be honest, I think that's the baseball player in them.
100%.
Because I'll see baseball players and golfers when they retire, they polo tee down.
That's true. That's true.
He's not wrong, but see,
no, he's not. Nope.
Because I mean, it's like, okay, NFL I can understand, but if I'm doing a baseball game or if I'm doing a basketball game, why do I got to be in a suit all the doggone time? Why can't I be in a nice polo? Because suits do make you hot. I'm just saying.
100%.
And with the chicken grease that I sweat, I can go for being.
There you go.
Hey,
there you go.
Hey,
my man, you brought
the
this.
Chicken,
the chicken grease has hit the Mizzle and Dub show.
The chicken grease is real. The chicken grease is real.
Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. The very first time that I heard this Blaxican say that, I looked at him and tears literally came out my eyes. I died laughing.
He almost fell out the chair he was sitting in, folks. I kid you not. I kid you not.
Because I had to really process what he said there for a second. He's like, I was sweating chicken grease. What?
And this is when I had a fro, folks.
Who says this?
This is back when I had an afro. Yes. Once upon a time, Dub did have hair, and it was that nice mixture curly hair, being the blackskin that I am.
If you sweated it, shouldn't the fro should have soaked it up?
It did, but see, that probably was the Mexican side that was sweating more than the black side.
I love it.
So
I love it.
I mean, the black side girls were still there, but the Mexican guy said, "Órale, no, you said Holmes. We work, you sweat."
Hey,
hey, visual of Dub with an afro gives me.
Oh, it was wild. Okay, it's wild. I synced it.
Yo, that
4 eyes.
But the first thing I visualize is all right. It's an anime thing, so I know you're with me, Mizzle. Do you remember when Luffy had to fight? What's my boy? The guy that do the slow thing. Silver Foxy or something like that.
Yeah.
When Luffy put on that afro, that's what the visualization I get of Dub with an afro. You got to see the picture, Dub. It's not like a bad thing, but it's very similar.
I know where you going with. Hey, but Dub had a mean fro though, man. Hey, with his hair, He looks nothing like he would look nothing like this. Now, you know how you can try to imagine a bald person when here you just look at him. Hey, but with Dub with that hair, hey.
Do you have any pictures of that?
If the ability was,
let me see.
it's on my Facebook. Actually, yes, it is.
I'm gonna go check that out.
I will actually.
Hey, is it one where you standing next to Pops? Is that the one where you standing next to Pops? That one?
No, I had the flat top, but no, I had a curly hair fro when I was in the backyard wearing overalls as a kid, and then of course, after
I remember that one.
And then after I graduated from high school, I took pictures of mom, and I was wearing the Spider-Man shirt, and that's where you saw the fro in the Okay, now 2-5. Go to the album.
My way.
No, 2-5. Go to photos, but it's under the Hopkins album. That's where you will find it.
Hey, Oos. No,
you will see pictures of my grandparents, my mom, and me.
Just look how it was shaped, though. Hey, it was vicious. It was vicious. It's only 2 afros that I say that's dope in my family game. My auntie had a vicious fro. I'm talking about perfect fro. Hers was just pow. And we talking about back in the time when the fros was legit. Hers was popping. Hey, Dub had that fro. You're like, huh? That's kind of okay. Yeah, wait till y'all check that out. Y'all go. Y'all go like, well, damn.
It's the Hopkins album. Hopkins, my grandfather's last name.
Hey, cuz you talk about auntie's fro. If we talk the same thing, oh yeah.
And you will see my grandparents, and then you will see my mom, and you'll see when I had curly hair, and you will see the fro in the picture next to my mom, because I'm specifically wearing a Spider-Man t-shirt, and that was one of my favorite t-shirts of all time. Love that doggone Spider-Man shirt. Twitch, by the way.
Hey, if you didn't have a Spider-Man t-shirt, I mean, Spider-Man was part of our cartoons.
True. But what I need to do is I need to buy me either a Deadpool shirt or a Wolverine shirt for July 26th. That's what I need to do.
Well, I got asshole t-shirt.
No, game. I know you're ready. I know you're ready.
But I can also wear the X-Men shirt, my comic book X-Men shirt, the one I wore. Matter of fact, I wore it yesterday. You already know I'm ready for the assholeness. I got multiple. I got multiple Deadpool shirts. It's going down.
Yes, indeed. But there is an actual game tomorrow to where if the Celtics are to raise better team, they have to fight off the Mavericks in Game 5.
Are they gonna do it?
Truthfully,
cuz seen it. Yep. I didn't want to say it, but yep.
Hey, Klay Thompson I'll take that.
Nope. I'm not adding on to this. Nope. I just looked at it right now too. Nope. I'm not doing
it. He said, I'm not doing it. Kay said, I am not participating in this one.
Not this time. Normally I do, but this time I'm going to let it go.
I am not. Stop that right now.
Hey, wait.
I am
not. Too fun. Definitely getting buckets.
No. Read Oose's comment.
It's debatable, Dub. I ain't gonna lie. You got to prove that.
I am not fighting Michael Thompson on that. No, thank you.
Not doing it. Man, you gotta love our fans. You gotta love our people, man. Hey, 2-5 said definitely getting buckets for show.
That's hilarious.
Nonetheless, there were some other football games that took place in Stop it, cuz. As much as I would like to be a father, I vicariously lived through all you great dads. So I mean, I appreciate the gesture. I appreciate the wish.
Matter of fact, hold on. Matter of fact, hey, shout out to you, cousin. Happy Father's Day, man. Hey, like I always say, when we shout out anything that got to do with responsibility. When I say standing on business with my cousin, that man stands on business. So big shout out to you, cuz. Happy Father's Day, man. Love you. That man takes care of his 100%.
And 2-5 Live is still mad that Country K is still doing dishes.
Yes, he is.
See, that lets me know 2-5 is only 2-5 years old because he don't remember the old Under Armour that we must protect his house. You got to finish the job.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Still protect the house. You're right. All right. Over the weekend, we had some games going on. Nonetheless, in the CFL, the BC Lions had their home opener, and unfortunately, at the expense of my beloved Stampeders, the Lions get the 2017. And by the way, Curtis James Jackson III performed at the BC Lions home opener, and he had a very nice BC Lions jersey. Of course, 57 was in the building. The defending champions, the Alouettes, defeated the Edmonton Elks. It is still weird not calling them the Edmonton Eskimos, but they're the Elks. Oos, I can't stand you. Go to your room. You are on timeout right now. Put the phone down. You are on timeout, Oos. I love you, but you on timeout.
We hanging a star on that, baby.
Hey, look, I try to tell you, he's from Florida. That's not my fault.
The Montreal Alouettes. The Alouettes beat the Elks 23-20. That was on Friday. Yesterday, the Lions beat the Stampeders 26-17. The Ottawa Red Blacks on Thursday beat the Winnipeg Blue Bombers 23-19. The Blue Bombers are now 0-2 this season. And today, a very good game. The Saskatchewan Roughriders defeat the Hamilton Tiger Cats
Saskatchewan
by a final score of 33-20, and that was week 2 of the Canadian Football League. So if you're looking at standings right now, the Rough Riders at 2-0, the Alouettes at 2-0, the Tiger Cats and the Blue Bombers at 0-2, along with the Elks at 0-2, and the Lions and Stampeders in the West are 1-1, and in the East, the Mizzle's beloved Boatmen, the Argonauts, and the Red Blacks also at 1-0, with the Alouettes at 2-0. So that's what's going on in the Canadian Football League and the matchups in week 3. We have on Thursday, we got the Red Blacks and the Alouettes in Montreal. Friday, we got the BC Lions against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Saturday, we got the Elks against Mizzle's beloved Boatmen, the Argonauts, and the Rough Riders and Hamilton Tiger Cat, and the Tiger Cats will go at it again, but this time it'll be in Saskatchewan. So
Saskatchewan.
There you have it. So, okay, when you was supposed to have your tryout for the CFL, what team was you gonna try out with? Or try out with?
2016. That was when me and Hammer were teammates, actually.
What team was it? Do you remember?
We had the Edmonton Elks now. They were the
Eskimos back then. Yeah.
Eskimos, yep.
So this was right after they won the Grey Cup. Like immediately after. So they came out and had the thing in Vacaville at Vacaville Christian. And yeah, I had my tryout there. And
okay, we got a question for you.
Because I say this on our show and then I say it here, just so further down the line we could possibly use it as a trivia question. I had an ex-NFL player sign as my witness for my pro tryout. His name was Sid Thompson.
Oh.
Yeah, he signed off as my witness because he was on our team too. Sid was on the team with me and Hammer and stuff. He ended up He ended up being the quarterback by the time the season ended because of me. But Sid played DB. He played for the Broncos, the
I
Jags.
think he was asking what position you played.
The position
okay.
I play in the center. So I'm a D lineman, O lineman if they need me and shit like that. But yeah, I'm morely a D lineman, speed and shit. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I didn't even know that, K, that you tried out for the Canadian Football League. That's the first of me hearing this.
Yeah,
That's nice.
Oh yeah, he talked about. No, I'm just saying he talked about it a lot on the Jaffo show.
Okay.
Go Bears!
Hey, cuz know who you talking about.
All right. Well,
yeah.
nah, but very well. Oh wow. Okay. Now we got some memory. Now we're going back to memory lane, but there was some more fantastic stuff going on in Omaha, Nebraska over the weekend. As on Saturday in extra innings, Kentucky fends off North Carolina State 5-4. That was the third straight day or the third straight game that had a walk-off, and then Texas A&M defeated Florida 3-2, and then today,
I'm gonna have to go check that out.
Mizzle's beloved, and then today, Mizzle's beloved Florida State Seminoles eliminated the Virginia Cavaliers by a final score of 7-3. And the number one team in the nation, the Tennessee Volunteers, by way of 2 home runs, they defeat the North Carolina Tar Heels by a score of 6-1. So tomorrow, elimination game, it's going to be the Florida Gators taking on the NC State Wolfpack, and then Battle of the Unbeatens in the winners bracket is Texas A&M and Kentucky. And then on the 18th, elimination game will be 2 longtime rivals in Florida State and North Carolina. That is on Tuesday the 18th. Of course, it's double elimination inside Omaha. Of course, 2 losses and you go home. So right now, if we're talking about the winners bracket, it is, of course, Tennessee, Kentucky, and Texas A&M in the winners bracket so far in the College World Series. And we will see.
You talk about those
blue
turquoise
uniforms,
the turquoise ones. Yeah, Dub came out and said something about what it's about. What was it again, Dub? Why Florida State is wearing those?
It's resemblance to the Seminole tribe. It's resemblance to the Seminole tribe in Tallahassee.
Hey, I get the reference, Kay. I get the reference. You can get it off the camera right now. I understand the reference. I understand. Don't be talking about my Florida State Seminoles as trash. You know how I feel about your team, too.
Look, man, if we let Dub do the history of both of our teams got got great significance in the state of Florida.
Oh, 100%.
But
we got history coming out of both programs.
History of criminals.
And you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Y'all and a bunch of criminals. Congratulations. Deion Sanders, Peter Warwick, and a bunch of criminals.
Yeah. Yeah. And wait, and one of them quarterbacked your franchise.
Who you talking about?
Jameis Winston.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Vinny Testaverde.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Damn.
They was on the same wavelength.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, now we got too much Florida. We got too much Florida now because we got a Seminole fan.
What?
We got a Hurricane fan.
You know what? You get up out of here with that. Hey, them Gators y'all can go do the Gator roll somewhere else.
Hey, look. Hey, boy. Hey. Hold on. Let me because I really went to Florida, right? Hey, chill out, bro.
Hey, them Gators can go somewhere else, man.
I'm talking about sport. Like, y'all be kicking kickers up there. What y'all talking about?
Hey.
Hey, you know,
Oos,
hey, you know
I love you.
Though?
Oos,
all 3 of us got
Oos, I love
a
you.
Florida team.
Oos, I love you. I'll see you in Jacksonville. Hunker down between the hedges. Go Dogs.
Oh, there's a Georgia Bulldog in the building. Now that's a real rivalry. I don't think so.
No,
I think the better rival is what me and Kay got going on. That rival is a little bit better. I'm sorry.
Well,
Georgia just been
understand.
kicking that ass for years.
I mean, only say.
Well,
only
understand.
Agree.
I'll say this for a long time. Oh wow, oh boy, oh boy, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
Hey, you can say all that, but as long as we stack it in, as long as we stack it in W's, it's y'all the ones that's riding the pole, not us.
Okay, but I will say this now that I have both of you guys on.
Yes.
The weekend of October 26th. October 26th. That is Florida State versus Miami in Miami. I need both of you on during that week to have a back and forth between Florida State and Miami.
We'll even bring, we'll even bring on Little Big Brother. If Big B want to come on, I'll take all of them on and still talk shit.
No, because I'm gonna bring Chris. I'm gonna bring on Chris because he's a Florida State fan too. So Mizzle can have some support, and we can.
So you just want to cast. So it's gonna be a cast.
Like I know about a cast, but like I said, I'll be the moderator. I'll be Lester Holt minus the big ass forehead, and just let y'all.
No, don't give them that. Don't give them that credit. Nope, they beat Boston College by 1 point. They don't deserve a damn thing. You hear me?
There you go.
Not trying to cut you off. I was reacting to Hammer's comment. My bad.
Yes. Oos, if you check your phone, the link's been sent to you. By the way, Oos. 25. Are you at work?
Cuz when it comes down to the Florida State versus Miami game, me and your other cousin, we don't talk to each other. We be in a separate room. We don't talk until the game is over. And whatever the outcome is, we'll look at each other. We be like, good game, and we'll hit the man cave and blaze up. But when the game is played, we don't talk. I don't know who he is. That is a mortal enemy. That's how serious. College football rivalries is more depth than NFL rivalries. Because if you a damn Duke Blue Devil fan in basketball, do not speak to me. I do not know who the hell you is. And Miami, when it's Miami week, like I say, I don't talk to my brother. We walk around the house at the time when we was living together. I walk right by him. I look, we acknowledge each other like, but to that game, to them, that clock says 000. We in separate rooms.
All I'm gonna say is 2036.
20 what?
2036.
What's happening in the year 2036?
That's when Florida State finally can move out of the conference because they signed that contract.
Yep. That's why I was nodding my head because we bound to the ACC for that long.
Well, guy, you gotta uphold your end of the bargain. Sorry.
Nothing says Atlantic Coast Conference than two teams moving from the Pacific to the Atlantic Coast. Yeah. What the hell, Stafford?
You know what?
What the hell, Stafford Cow?
What's really going on now in college sports is like nobody cares about the alignment. Now we got the Pac. Excuse me. We got the Pac-2. Oh wow. Strong words. That's strong words.
And we eat gator tail for our birthday at Texas Cattleman. Boy, you should know better. Come on, don't do this now. Don't do this. Texas Cattleman got gator tail straight up for $10. Y'all feet host, man. Hey, look, man. What you thought? You thought I'm gonna fly? You gonna let that fly?
Oh. I can't. I can't.
He said chill. He said chill, K.
Hey, I'm trying to definitely try to keep my diction more California based right now.
Hey, welcome to the comedy hour of the Mizzle and Dub show, where this is allowed on our sports show. We don't care. We love it. Cheers, there, K. We just love to sit back and cut loose. We may talk. You get us a good 98% of the times we'll talk sports, but if you catch us on a good day like this, we floating. It's freaking Father's Day, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I came on and then Dub made his announcement about his grandfather, I felt like I needed to take it up another notch. You know what I mean? I really did. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not like trying to like create a moment or anything like that. I just feel like I need to give more energy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something special. It's more than Father's Day. I ain't even know that. So I gotta give more energy for y'all, man. Even though I'm a guest, you know what I mean?
No, okay. You know, you come on the show, you always bring it.
You are not a guest.
You always get me cracking up, man.
Okay, well, first off, you are not a guest. You are officially family.
This is family now. Yeah, exactly.
So. Yeah, yes, we have guests on these shows, but you are not considered a guest. And that's with you. That's with JP. That's with Steve. No. There's categories to this. So
exactly.
Just understand. Know that
on some stuff that's some real. I just found out that Mastics lived next door to my sister at one point. You know, so and I'm here Mastics. I'm like, bro, you family. You know my sister. You know, so it's a small world. As how we all come together and what we're doing. It's like we're meant to do this.
Yeah.
It's like we're meant to sit here and just shoot the shit, talk sports, or just talk how we want to talk. So, no, okay. No more that you. We should not announce you as a guest no more. It's almost like families on the show. So, no. Like Dub said, you, JP, Mastix, Dugan. You know, even when Big Oos come on the show, when he makes his appearances every once in a while, we all a family, man. We just shoot the shit, talk shit with family.
But I will say this before we get into the scores of Major League Baseball. Mizzle, do you have that ready?
What's that?
Oh, hold on.
Was I supposed to look up something?
No, I got it. I'll take care of it.
I must have my phone off and missed something.
No, it's all right. But right now, just to recap what happened in the world of Major League Baseball on this Father's Day, as they were wearing the Carolina blue colors. The damn Giants decided they wanted to bust out the whipping stick as they thrashed the Angels 13-6. Jorge Soler
till June is over. I can't wait till June is over.
Jorge Soler decided he wanted to start hitting the ball, and he hit a home run and had a 4 RBI game. So nice game for him. 2 more hits for Ramos, and Austin Slater has apparently found the gleam all of a sudden. He looks like he wants to stay. Diamondbacks beat the White Sox 12-5. The Chicago White Sox are 19-54 on the season. Yikes!
Ouch!
To say the very least.
Ouch!
Yeah.
Oh man! Hey,
the Twins.
That means you can get a damn good ticket to their home games.
Oh yeah. on the south side of Chicago. The Twins.
You can get a real good ticket.
The Twins sweep a doubleheader from the A's, winning game 1 8-7 and winning game 1 6-2, winning game 2 8-7. Cardinals beat the Cubs in Wrigley 2-1. Orioles beat the Phillies 8-3. Matchup of two teams with very good records. They have the same identical 47-24 records. And Oose's Rays going to win today. They beat the Braves 8-6 as the Braves just continue to fall since the unfortunate injury to Ronald Acuna Jr.
They miss him. Yep, they miss him.
Big time. Blue Jays beat the Guardians 7-6. Will the Blue Jays trade Vlad Jr. and Bo Bichette? That remains to be seen.
Wait,
I mean,
they are.
I don't know, but I mean, they designated
spring cleaning.
They designated Calvin Biggio, and of course, the damn team in blue decided to pick him up.
Wait, is that Craig Biggio's son?
Yes, that is. Yes, that is. The Mets thrashed the San Diego Fathers by a final score of 11-6. The Astros beat the Tigers by a score of 4-1. After Snoop Dogg threw the first pitch yesterday in Milwaukee, the Brewers beat the Reds 5-4. Pirates beat the Rockies in Mountain High in the Mile High City 8-2. And that damn team in blue shut out the Royals 3-0. Shohei Ohtani hit 2 home runs, but unfortunately for the Dodgers, it cost them at a price as Yamamoto and Mookie Betts are going to go on the injured list, but for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts is going to be out for some time as he has a fractured hand. He's going to be facing a lengthy absence after a right hand fracture.
Wasn't that an injury that he had last season as well? Wasn't his
hand?
I think he had a hand injury last season.
No, it was. I want to say it was his hip. It was a hip injury.
You might be right on that one. But
nonetheless, I mean, yes, the Giants in me really wants to say ha ha, but Mookie Betts is a fantastic player, and it just I mean,
I love watching his highlights. I love watching Mookie play. He's a baseball player, man.
You want to beat your rival at their best. You always do. Doesn't matter what doesn't matter what sport it is. But it's unfortunate for the Dodgers to lose their leadoff guy and a part of that billion dollar contracts they got. So we will see what happens and going from there, because I mean, this is obviously not the same Dodgers team. I mean, yes, they're 44-29, but they're not running away like they have in years past. So I mean, who knows? Anything can happen. Mariners continue to be in first place. They shut out the Rangers 5-0, and the most overhyped rivalry in sports, the Yankees and Red Sox. The Red Sox beat the Yankees 9-3. And that is your
That is a good question, and I don't even know how to answer that. I don't know, because you can you say Bryce Harper? Can you say Aaron Judge? It was Acuna before he got. If I had to pick, I would say before he got hurt is Acuna with the Braves, because as you clearly can see right now, they're not the same team without him. That young man can play some baseball. But that's hard. That's a good question, Oos, though. Damn good question. Hang a star on that one. Good question, Oos.
If I could give a top 10 and it's in no particular order.
Why can't he give you 10?
It definitely would be Harper, Ohtani.
Yep.
Jose Ramirez, Mookie Betts.
Yes.
I'm gonna still put Ronald Acuna Jr. in there.
Yes.
Julio Rodriguez from the Seattle Mariners.
Agreed.
How many is that so far?
I wasn't counting.
7.
Okay.
That's 7?
Okay. 3 more, Dub.
3 more. Let's see. What 3 more could I give you? Bobby Witt Jr., because he's up and coming with the Royals.
Oh, facts. Yeah, I like that.
And the Royals have got a pretty good team going on right now. Let's see. Obviously, Aaron Judge can't deny his greatness.
Yep.
And
you gotta put him in there.
And one more name I could put up there. Ellie De La Cruz from the Reds. All he does is just get on base and steal bases.
I like that. I like that 10, Dub. Those are some. Yeah, no argument. And like you say, in no particular order, but I do like that. I like it.
And I mean, and that's leaving off some players like Adley Rutschman from the Orioles, Henderson from the Orioles. When he gets right, Randy Arozarena from the Rays, Riley Green from the Tigers.
You just made Oos happy with that name. You just made Oos happy with that one.
Well, I mean, before he went off the deep end,
it's the truth.
Well, before he went off the deep end, I was going to say Wander Franco, but of course he did what he did, and now he's hiding in the Dominican Republic. Which, man, but of course I can't. But of course, I still can't forget about Fernando Tatis Jr. because when he's healthy,
100%,
he is still dynamic to watch. he is still dynamic to watch.
What did he do last week? What did he do last week when I was down there and we were watching the game before we took off? And
he went up
this, and what did I just say? I said, this young man is a spectacular baseball. Yes. Boom.
Yes.
I'm like,
yes. And not to mention that there's two people, and there's also two other people I'm leaving up, and we see them 14 times a year. Corbin Carroll, pesky Diamondbacks player, and of course, Ketel Marte. So there's still a lot of good people in baseball right now. But I mean, I don't think there's a face. There's just a lot of good play.
Yeah, we can't single out one player that's like the face of MLB because it's too much talent, and they play too much. It's too much baseball play, and you can. I mean, if you're just going to go by position, maybe. But if we're trying to say overall, that's kind of hard to dictate because there's a lot of tremendous baseball players, and baseball is in a good way right now. I like it. It's entertaining.
But not just that. Is just
besides the A's though. It sucks for the A's and that whole city right now. It sucks. But what I do like is they're going to bring my Giants to to Sacramento, so I can go watch my Giants play the A's. We'll help sell up the stadium. I know, Kay. I know. The A's are moving to Sacramento next year.
The West Sacramento A's. That's what I'm going to call them. Yeah. Yes, I am.
But I'll take driving all the way to San Francisco to see my Giants if they can come to Sacramento. I'll take that all day.
But I think I'm more impressed with. But I think I'm more impressed with the fact that the Guardians under Stephen Wood have done well. The Royals have played very well. They're in a pennant race with the Guardians right now, only 5 games back. Milwaukee is still maintaining their edge in the Central, and I mean, with this 3 wildcard team, you never know what can happen because, I mean, right now, if we're looking at the wildcard situation, right now in the American League, right now, if the season, yes, they're still a team, but the wildcard teams right now would be the Orioles, the Twins, and the Royals. That would be your American League wildcard team. And right now in the National League, it would be Braves, Cardinals, and Padres, but you got the Diamondbacks, Nationals, and the Giants still right there, and the Giants and Diamondbacks are only a half game behind the last wildcard spot. So, I mean, as it was proven last year, the Diamondbacks won the National League pennant with just 84 wins. Okay, look here. As long as that piece of crap John Fisher owns the team, John Fisher can suck it.
Check. Oh,
okay.
Finish him.
Okay. For a guy that doesn't even go to games, but yet you want to talk about we're excited to move to Sacramento, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, why are you excited to downgrade from a stadium?
You're going to play in a minor league stadium,
and you're playing in the Giants affiliate stadium.
Which now
your former affiliate.
Which now you're going to try to force,
because it used to be that.
Yeah,
right.
But now you're going to try to force the Rivercats to possibly go play in Oakland and in Oracle Park. Come on, man, really?
But that might be good for the Rivercats because they get more fans than the A's right now. So that might work out for them. But possibly, for the Sacramento people to travel to Oakland, that's kind of effed up though. Sac fans traveling to Oakland, that's effed up just to move the MLB team there. That's kind of effed up.
Because you, John Fisher, wanted to cop block on everything that Mark Davis tried to do to try and stay in Oakland, to which Mark had no choice but to take the deal in Vegas. And now all of a sudden you want to come to and now you want to ride off of Mark Davis's coattails and want to come to Vegas yourself. Because Mark was trying to build on the site where the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum sits. And I'm sorry, Mizzle, but we have to tell the people the truth.
I know.
All because of you, John.
I know.
All because of you, John Fisher. All because of you. Okay, understand. I spent many of my youth, teenage, and adolescent years at 66 and Haydenberger. Why? Because shorter drive, you can take BART, and tickets were more affordable than trying to go to Pacific Bell / SBC / AT&T / Oracle Park.
Yep. I'm a Giants fan, but the majority of my baseball was in Oakland.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Okay.
When I finally got a taste of the Giants, I was like, yes. But I saw a lot of Oakland A's baseball.
Yeah.
Hell, I met Ricky Henderson, Dave Henderson, a lot of A's players.
I saw Ricky
If the
Steele.
Giants, if the Giants were in the playoffs and the A's made it, I slightly undercoverly rooted for the A's because, of course, Bay Area, Oakland ties. But I was a Giants fan. But I saw a lot of A's baseball. Like I said, Dad wasn't going to Giants games when the sun went down. Too cold for him. That's why I saw a lot of A's games.
Yeah, because Candlestick at 7 p.m. No, not the business.
Cold.
Even during the daytime when the sun is out, still not the business.
Cold.
And I've told this story before, and my mom being who she is laughed at me like my grandmother did. But no, my very first. I got introduced real quick to the winds of Candlestick going to a day baseball game, and my dumbass wore shorts. Now, luckily, I had a nice big brown overcoat to keep me warm, but I'm like, I am never wearing shorts to Candlestick Park ever again. And the next time I went to Candlestick, I dang sure did not wear shorts.
So yeah, I don't care.
No,
it could be summertime. I'm never shorts in the city.
Nope. The only time you wear shorts in the city, folks, is in October, because for whatever reason, it's warm in October in San Francisco. It is.
I can attest to that because I worked in San Francisco a lot October. So yeah, 100%.
Because for those that are Bay Area residents, past or present, we always based off what to wear, what was going to be in the city. If the city was at its normal 65 degrees or under 65, we knew, okay, bundle up. Okay.
Yep.
If anything was 75 or over in the city, is like, oh, time to bust out the shorts. And,
exactly.
And then if it was 80 and above in San Francisco, oh, it's hot everywhere else.
Like, they're dying. If it's 80 degrees in San Francisco, they're dying.
They are in. Long time, I never knew to use San Francisco as a barometer for everywhere else.
Oh yes,
never.
Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Well, us Bay Area veterans just do that because we're like, okay. So it's okay. So like, for instance, I grew up in Vallejo. So if Vallejo was 75 and above, I could bust out
the hot degrees.
I
living in Richmond, it was different. Richmond was based off what San Francisco was going through. If it was ugly, muggy, and cold, Richmond was ugly, muggy, and cold.
So, because again, Richmond's based off the water.
100%.
Exactly my point. Like I said, anything that is 80 and above in San Francisco, it is hot as fish grease everywhere else.
And you felt for those people in San Francisco in those old buildings, because if you go to a lot of old buildings in San Francisco, they have no AC.
Yeah, I know that. I used to do a lot.
No AC because it doesn't get hot there.
Yeah,
so there's no purpose for it.
Yeah, because you're right. I mean, a lot of old
you had
houses,
a breeze.
Yeah, a lot of old houses in San, they didn't need AC. They were okay with just having a fan in some of those old style San Francisco houses because it doesn't get hot, because you're right smack dab on the water. You're pretty much surrounded by water. So so the San Francisco Bay was your air conditioning. It really was.
100%.
So yes, folks. So not only do we do sports talk, folks, but we also give you weather meteorologist stuff here on the Mizzle and Dub Show.
Well, what I tell people, this type of day is going to be sports, but we just going to be we freestyling today. We freestyling. We appreciate everybody chiming in today. Especially
Now,
definitely appreciative of Country K being on the show today.
yes,
Always
indeed.
a pleasure.
Always good. So, how are we looking at Game 5 tomorrow of the finals, which of course you can catch on ABC at 5:30? I'll let you
Wait,
guys
Deb.
take the floor. Yes.
Hold on, wait, Deb. Before we do that, there was a boxing event that took place yesterday.
That's
Can we
why I'm
talk about
saying
that first?
that's why I'm saying stand by. Talk about Game 5 first because there's something I want to show the people in regards to that fight.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we're gonna talk about game. Okay. All right. As my co-host puts me back in my place real quick.
I did not stop
in
that.
In a positive way. That was no negative. That was no negative talk there. Take it easy.
Okay. I'm sorry. I digress. I apologize. Forgive me in Jesus' name.
Hallelujah. Diamonds homies.
Diamonds homies.
Game 5. If there was any chance that the Celtics want to close out and win it, this should be the game. They should have did it the last game. Excuse me. I don't know what happened in that last game because the whole momentum was Boston. Dallas had no life. They played good, but they gave them an opportunity. So they will want to win this game. They would definitely want to win this game. But we know how Boston gets sometimes. They'll play a tremendous game of basketball and then they'll forget, like, oh, we've been playing good basketball, but let's start just doing ridiculous stuff to not win the game. But I think they close it out on this. My honest opinion, they close it out. I think the champagne is going to be popped. You clearly saw in that game that they took it off to win at home because they didn't play no style of basketball. They played the other 3 games. It looked a little different. So I think they want to win on their floor in front of their fans, just like they had the opportunity when they played the last time in the finals, and that team from the Bay just said nah. So it's a closeout for me. How do you feel about it, Kay?
I want to ask this first. It's 2-2-1-1-1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the format is 2-2-1-2-1. Yes.
Yes, sir.
2-1. Interesting. So they're in Dallas.
No, they're back in Boston.
They're back in Boston.
They did the 2 in Boston. They did 2 in Dallas. So now it's 1. It goes 1-1 the rest of the series.
Oh, that's really hard to see they would be at home right now. Dumbass. I hate Boston, bro.
I do too.
You
ain't gotta say you said nothing but a word with me.
Yeah, I want Dallas to win, but it's very tough. I don't think Luka got what Bron had when they came back from 3-1. You know what I mean? I don't think Luka got it. Like, he has all of it. He just don't have it in the NBA. You know what I mean? As far as passing that threshold. You know what I mean? As far as going to that next level or whatever. I don't think Luka have it, but I mean, Kyrie is going to be the catalyst to get him there for sure. Boston gonna win it. I'm just gonna say Boston win it because I don't want to. Fuck, it's man,
that's pretty much how I feel about Boston. Whatever.
For real.
Whatever. And that's just the Sixer fan in me. So I can't sit here and say, yeah, woo.
I hear you. So I mean, yeah.
They should win it, but now, like I said, if they let Dallas win this game and it goes back to Dallas,
I don't think Dallas gonna pull it out.
I don't think so either. But it's still the Boston Celtics, though. Okay,
I agree with that. I mean, the only reason why I'm saying is because it's the Boston Celtics. They get extra calls, they get all of the extra stuff. You know what I mean? And with that, they build momentum and they play well. Like that's pretty much how it works. The Boston Celtics to me is like the great value in Easter version of the Spurs.
My man using Walmart brand.
You know what I mean?
but yeah. Well, we all know the Spurs are one of the best ran organizations in sports. Just a tremendous franchise.
And that's debatable. It's debatable because what Mark Cuban did with Kyrie, I ain't seen nobody ever do that. Especially how he was getting treated everywhere else. You know, they kind of disrespect man religion everywhere else. So. It's tough because I hate the Celtics and I really don't.
Like I said,
really
you ain't got to preach to you ain't got to preach to me. I hate I despise that team in green.
Yeah.
And our franchise player was on national TV and said he hated the Celtics just as well as I felt Joel on that interview where he talked bad about Boston. I was like, I'm right there with you, Joel.
In other words, he's saying, I felt the passion.
I know.
He felt it.
Look up that interview where they were interviewing Joel and Paul George. And I think Joel gave a little something away. I think the Sixers are going to try to pursue Paul George. And I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, you should be indifferent. It's not going to make a difference.
That's what I say. That's why I'm saying I don't know how I feel about that. Does it make us better? Does it set us back? They just need a third. They just need a third person that can hang with Joel and Maxey. Paul George ain't that player. I don't. He's good, but I don't think he's gonna be that third piece that we need.
I seriously believe y'all need to find a franchise player and not put all your hopes in that big African.
Well, we might have that player in Tyrese Maxey, though.
Nah, I mean a real franchise player, bro. Tyrese Maxey is Drew Holiday.
But now Drew Holiday going to the Celtics just put them in a position to win the finals. That was a good move.
But you got to remember, Drew Holiday was also the starting point guard for the Milwaukee Bucks. They won that ring a few years ago. Then the very next
Drew Holiday, I believe, was a Philadelphia 76er too.
I mean, that ain't matter. Y'all was sorry as hell then. So more of what I'm saying is Drew Holiday isn't that big of an asset to where it's like you got to hold on to him because like a year or two later they traded him to Portland. You see what I'm saying? And he ended up in Boston because he bought out his contract.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, I really feel like the stories of Joel Embiid being lazy, especially from like Pat Beverly, because you know he ain't gonna hold his word. You know what I'm saying? So you hearing too many stories of Joel being lazy, and that was the same reason why Jimmy Butler left like 5 years ago, and that's been 5 years, bro. Jimmy Butler went to the finals twice.
You picked Tobias Harris over me, Lord.
So
why?
Another franchise player, then y'all would be good. Keep Joel. I'm not saying get rid of him. Keep him, but you don't need to have him as the guy because he ain't figuring it out.
Why do we have to bring Jimmy Butler?
Excuse me. Hold on. Whoa.
We had a dog on our team, and we let that man go to Miami.
I mean, yeah, you wanted that massive poodle.
We definitely got a Dalmatian for sure.
Well, I mean, a Dalmatian is more aggressive.
25%. 100%.
Man, that's what
I mean, I'd have definitely loved that dog in Jimmy Butler over Tobias Harris.
I was talking about Ben Simmons. That was the whole Jimmy Butler split.
It was Tobias Harris the reason why that Jimmy Butler left.
Oh no.
It was Tobias Harris.
Nah, Tobias Harris is a role player, and he's been a role player. Like, people are relying on him too much. He's not a superstar. He stopped being a superstar.
No,
Orlando.
I knew that. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right.
And that's the thing. It's like they're using the wrong people in the wrong places in Philly, because y'all had at least 6 teams where y'all could have won a ring, and y'all get knocked out in the first round. So, yeah,
Bro, you're talking to a person that sees it and talk this and be texting him like, what the fuck is going on, bro? And he'd be like, I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know either. But Ben Simmons, I have no words for Ben Simmons.
No words for Ben Simmons.
Bro, this ain't the Color Purple musical right now.
I'm sorry. I'm just,
Hey, never apologize for being you, brother. Please don't. Don't do that.
I'm almost there, guys. Just bear with me. Hold on.
I think Philly should just focus on football or like hockey. Just, all root for the Red Devils.
Hey, that's cold that you really just eliminated the NBA team.
Red Devils. Like, they need to just give up on football and basketball in Philadelphia and just go to the Flyers. All root for the Flyers. Maybe the Phillies.
Can't do it. Giants fan would never root for other baseball team. Maybe the A's. Well, nope, that would do it. But not rooting for the Sixers? No, that's hard.
It might be time. Julius
never.
No time soon. His grandkids ain't walking in there either.
Hey, if my brother was on the show right now, if Little Big Brother was on the show right now, he'll be bashing me, talking about how you a Sixer fan and a Warrior fan, just to.
He sure would.
Just to give me shit. Hey, well, because Cuz is an Oilers fan, so.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. I'm a Lightning fan myself, so gotta hold down for the state.
Our team is gonna suck for years to come until they figure it out. Me and Dub are San Jose Sharks fans, and they just break our hearts every fucking hockey year.
Yeah.
That is a tough organization to pull for.
Yo, I feel you, because since I've been out here, so I used to work at Cowskate when it was still open, right? Like the last year was still open, and they had season tickets to the Sharks. All you had to do was just sign up on a list to go to a game, right? I signed up. I forgot I had to work, and I took somebody's shift, and I completely forgot that I had tickets to that game, and I didn't go. But my point of saying that is, since I've been out here, the Sharks has always been the biggest choke artist. They've been Eminem facing Papa Doc, or Papa Doc facing Eminem at the end of the movie. Like, it's always with the Sharks. They get to the Western Conference Finals and choke. They get right before Wisconsin and choke. I'd be like, what? I hear all the time. All my friends are Sharks fans, and they tell me, yo, you got to go to the Sharks game. It's so fun. They come out of a big shark head. They do all this. And that's when it was.
But it is fun.
Whatever.
It is fun, but they just lose.
Yeah.
Dub, we've been crying about the Sharks since we were in high school. Listen to what I just said. The Sharks have been breaking our hearts since me and Dub were in high school. And this is the fucking 90s.
No.
You hear me?
Now keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Now, when they blew that 3-0 lead against the Kings, and I forgot what year it was, me and Mizzle were like, we're done. Then the one year we say, you know what, Mizzle and I, we're gonna take off, just paying attention to the Sharks because they always seem to break our hearts. The one season We decide not to do it. They go to the Stanley Cup Finals against the Pittsburgh Penguins. And me and Mizzle are really like, you bastards. So now, of course, they go on this run. Or we start watching this panel. I'm like, you're toying with my emotions, Sharks. You're toying with my emotions. Then they make that run.
I can't stand this team. I can't stand this
team. Then we're like,
I love them.
These bastards are really going to go to the Stanley Cup Finals. Now again, Pittsburgh deserved to win because Sidney Crosby was fantastic.
The kid is freaking
amazing. But it was Chris Letang that torched the Sharks in that series.
Oh yes.
But still, it will never take away from the fact that Jonas Donskoy got the Sharks their first Stanley Cup Finals win with that walk-off goal in Game 3. Can't take that away. But now
I say this as a Raider fan. It's tough being a Raider fan because we catch so much shit. But it's really hard when somebody talks about, do you watch hockey? And I'm like, yeah. And I say I'm a Sharks fan. They'd be like, oh. And I'm like, yeah.
I mean, it's interesting that you brought the Raiders up to mention that because it's basically like you're a Niners fan, but in hockey.
Hold on. Don't affiliate me anything with that piece of shit organization. That would never.
I understand. I'm more. There we go. I'm that the Niners and the Sharks are more equivalent than the Raiders and the Sharks. Just saying.
All right, but now I think I am ready. Hold on, we got one more thing to download, and then I'll be ready. But there was some as Mizzle mentioned, there was some action that took place in the boxing ring. And it went. No, I don't want to do that. Here we go. You come to me and do what I say, because what I
sat
say
here yesterday and watched a shit ton of boxing on pay-per-view yesterday. It wasn't just the Martin and Tank fight. It was boxing all throughout pay-per-view yesterday. It was great. But I know we're about to sit here and talk about the Tank fight, so go ahead, Dub. Bring us in.
I'm trying.
You got the uploaded. You got the uploaded punch, don't you? Ooh, you going there? Dub is about to be a real.
I'm trying to get. I'm trying to go there.
It was that bad.
Okay, you didn't see the Tank Davis knockdown?
Do what I told you to do.
I didn't see the fight. I was watching it earlier. Then I started doing shit because they had it on YouTube. You know how people do. They screen record or whatever. So I was going to try to catch it on YouTube to kind of like, catch up to speed or whatever. But
okay, hold on. I got to do some.
Right, cuz? Okay.
That's the comment that made me ask that question.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the still. Did you see? No, I'm just gonna send you the pic. Let me see if I still got it.
Nothing. Today I've been quite busy, so I ain't really been on it like that.
Let's see if I can find if it's in my log. Yep, here it comes. Okay, this is what Tank did to him to win the fight.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Hey, look.
Yeah. Oof, that's how Tank won the fight. He went down after that punch.
Yeah, it's ugly. That's ugly. Don't give me a better angle too. That's ugly.
Yeah.
That's ugly.
Yeah. But Martin was hanging with Tank. It was almost like
he was.
Ooh, could Martin win this fight? But he started to get back on them ropes, And it's like, why are you going on the ropes against Tank? He lives off that. Did you not see the last fight where he dropped dude? Excuse me. Bruh. So go ahead, bring us on are we about to talk about the fight now?
I gotta do some conforting first. Not yet. Hold on.
You got to transfer it to an MP4, don't you? Or MP? Is it MP3?
MP4.
No, I gotta convert to a PDF. No, with pictures, it's got to be a PDF.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So,
hey, StreamYard is real sensitive about what you try to upload on here. It angers the hell out of me when I gotta figure out stuff. That's why I appreciate Cuz so much, because Cuz I'll send Cuz that what I want to upload, and and I'm like, damn, what the hell do you do?
Yeah.
And wait, and I'm computer savvy. That's the cool thing about it. I know all about this electronic stuff, but it's some of this stuff now with these apps is like, what do you do? What?
It's like hey, y'all said earlier, it's definitely levels to it.
Yeah, indeed. And wait, my son had to come in here and coach me on one thing I had to upload, and I was like, this is almost like when you come in here and ask me a math question. I'm like, I don't know. And he came up in here and he just did some. He said, "Blue, blue, 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 blue." I'm like, what did you just do? I must be outdated. Dub, I do not like your puzzled look on your face right now. What's going on? Talk to us.
No. I'm just adding stuff. I'm just adding stuff. Hold on.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
Oh, so we're on standby. All right.
That's all. Yes, sir.
We
yes.
just lost K for a second, but I'm pretty sure that he'll be jumping back in here pretty soon.
Convert. I said, oh yes, convert. Come to me. Oh yes.
Oh, okay, cuz that makes a whole lot of sense. But we appreciate everybody that's chiming in with us right now on this Father's Day edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show, where it's been slightly sports, but it's been all over the place. So we appreciate you guys. We appreciate all the fathers out there. Hey, wait. I'm a father. Hey.
Yes, you are.
But like another shout out to my cousin EJ Wizzle, for hooking up us with the logo and being a tremendous father. So big shout out to EJ Wizzle. And if you need anything done camera wise, logos, anything, please hit up Cuz. He will take care of you for sure. As
now
he has
there was a
with many things.
Yes. Now keep in mind, folks, there was a co-main event on this particular card. We will get back to Tank in a second.
Oh, he put on the show.
Yes.
Benavidez put on the show.
Yes, he did. To the atonement of this that you're about to see
Canelo
right here,
needs to stop ducking him. Canelo really needs to stop ducking him. I need that fight. Either I need him to fight Benavidez or I need him to fight Crawford. Oh, here we go. Dub got
yeah.
Look at
his first.
Look at his ribs though. That means the body work was getting done first. Look,
yes, absolutely.
That is true. That is red. Oh,
that is.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. That's just Benavidez putting in work. That's why Canelo don't want to fight him. Because look what he did to the body.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the body work before he gets to the head. That means he was putting in work before he even got to the head.
Mm-hmm.
Benavidez is a different human being, brother.
That he is, and that's his first fight at 175, so he wins the 175 interim title, whatever that means, at his first fight at light heavyweight. So I mean, call what you want to call it, but for the sake of calling it what it is, Benavidez still doing what he does best, winning fights. But yeah, he really needs to fight Cinnamon for sure, because that's the fight we all want as fans. So that's all we can say is just please give the people what they want. What's going on, sir? How are you? Welcome.
Do not know if you're a dad, but happy Father's Day if you are. Welcome to the Father's Day edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show. We appreciate you chiming in. He has also been a loyal supporter of the Mizzle and Dub Show, so appreciate him chiming in.
He has.
You got something else from the fight, the post up, Dub, or we'll go move on to Tank and Martin.
I'm trying to, but right about now, technology is really irritating the bejesus out of me right now.
It does what it wants to do every once in a while, right? Sometimes it works. Part. Sometimes it works with us, and sometimes it doesn't. But just to elaborate on the fight a little bit, like I said, Martin, to me, Martin was winning that fight to that round.
He was landing some shots because Tank did have some marks on his face. Let's make no bones about it, folks. Wow,
that's it right there.
Yes.
That's. So you want to talk about? Yeah. Oh my, the money shot.
Oh yeah, and then for the coup de grace, folks, that's the punch right there. That put Frank Martin to sleep. Right there. I mean, looking at that, you couldn't tell if Frank Martin's face was animated or whatnot. But yeah, that's the punch right there. Yeah, that's a live shot. But not to mention, it was the uppercut before that left hook was really the punch that really ended it. I would say Tank is definitely a boxer than a brawler. I would say Deontay Wilder's a brawler.
Yes, agreed.
You can say that maybe Anthony Joshua's a brawler, but I mean, as far as just a boxer, Tank Davis is a boxer. Benavidez Benavidez is a little bit of both.
Yes. I would say Tank's a boxer is because he can take a punch and deliver.
Yes.
And he's a damn good counter puncher too.
Yes. And not to mention,
so yeah, Tank's a boxer.
And not to mention, Tank is always going to the body first. And then that's where he sets you up with the uppercut because, again, Tank can hit that uppercut at so many different angles along with his left hook. He can hit it at so many different angles. Tank, in a sense, is almost like Bud to the point to where once it gets to the fourth round, that's when normally Bud and Tank have you figured out. And then for some reason, the switch just comes on and it's pretty much curtains. Now, obviously, Tank shut me up because I said it was going to be a split decision victory. Tank said, nah. He's going to go to sleep. Round 8 came. And there you see the punch that you're seeing right there on your screen here right now.
Did I say on this show or one of our many conversations when we had about this fight? Did I say 7 or 8?
You possibly did. We would
Can
have
you
to go back. We we might have to go look at the archives and look back at show 213 and
I
say
think I
that
said 7 or 8.
you might have said it.
I believe it. But I said Martin might have a. I mean, we always say it's a puncher's chance. We wouldn't be shocked if Martin won that fight because we know Martin is a tremendous. He showed before Tank took over. Martin showed you the reason why he got that fight with Tank. He will be back, but Tank is just a different human being.
Well, 2-5, it almost kind of gave you the Iverson walking over Tyronn Lue vibes with that. With that walkover. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's all I possibly. Hey, I'm just saying. Of course, the fight that everybody would like to see, Alid. Everybody would like to see him go against Shakur Stevenson. But of course, but he just said this morning, and my brother sent me the tweet, so I'm going to read it verbatim of what he said after the fight at the press conference last night. And here's what he said from this tweet, and I quote. Hold on one second, folks. He said, now this is coming from the Boxing Only Full Fights page on X, aka Twitter, but Tank said he was just asked about how a fight would go with Vasily Lomachenko. He said, ass-whooping time. Then he was asked about Shakur Stevenson. He replied, everybody in this room knows how it would go. Then finally he was asked about if he was in a rematch with Ryan Garcia. Tank said, I'll kick his ass again. So there's 3 possible people.
Run the gauntlet, as my brother just said. What was said when I said that to him?
When he said this, I said, run the gauntlet, because obviously you want to talk about styles making fights. There is no style that would make fight. There would be no styles that would make fights more than Vasily Lomachenko against Gervonta Tank Davis. That would be theater. That would be the ultimate chess match as far as strategizing on how to try to break down your opponent.
Bro, that fight right there would be like the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather fight we wanted when they were before we got it. Just if you understand the reference I'm trying to get at.
I do.
It would not be the same fight, but what I'm getting at, the stature of what that fight could build. That's what we wanted. We wanted Floyd and Pacquiao when they were like, oh yeah, these dudes can throw down. We understood the fight we got with Pacquiao and Floyd.
We wanted
Floyd. The money finally got right.
Yeah. We wanted Floyd and Pacquiao like how we got Hagler Hearns, Leonard Hearns.
Yes.
Hagler Leonard, Duran Leonard. That's when we wanted to get Manny and Floyd like that. And unfortunately we didn't get it.
Nope.
Now, however, you give me Loma and Tank, that chess match, it wouldn't surprise me if a split decision happened. It wouldn't surprise me if a draw happens.
But with them two, they both can counter off receiving a punch.
Yes.
And that makes that fight exciting.
And for Tank, it would be the first time he really, truly would fight a real, true counter puncher in Loma. And that will keep the question of how would Tank counter that, almost facing somebody that's kind of like his skill set, a great counter puncher.
Yep.
Professionally, they have not 2-5, but I'm pretty sure they have trained together and they have sparred together at some point in time. And I mean, like I said, I would love to see the gauntlet of Tank fighting I don't know. I don't think Loma has fought Stevenson. The only
No.
one, the only prime person that Loma has fought it was Teofimo Lopez, and Teofimo got the better of Loma. That's it.
Yep. And that was a good fight too.
And that was a very good fight. But I mean, I'm okay with Tank against Loma. I'm okay with Tank against Shakur. He was, then he unretired. So whatever retirement he had, it was short. It was short lived.
So while we're talking about Shakur and possibly a Tank fight, brother, while we're on the subject, let me ask you this question, and then we'll get into what 2-5 you're just saying. Do you think Tank might be a little more bigger than Shakur? Because we know Shakur is slender, but Shakur has a definite good punch. But do you think Tank would out like, like if it gets to the point to where they got to get into a phone booth? We know that I think Tank can win that type of thing because we've seen Tank get in the phone booth, and as we said, he can take a punch and he can deliver a punch to win a fight.
Tank can close with one punch. Tank can knock you out. Yes. Shakur Stevenson has not proven he can do that consistently. Shakur is almost like Floyd moving up after lightweight, carrying you for 30 minutes or 36 minutes, carrying you for 36 minutes.
I like that.
And that's not taking anything. And that's not taking anything away from Shakur Stevenson. Shakur's a good fighter, very sound, very technically sound, very defensive. Shakur Stevenson is hard to hit, just like Floyd was in his prime. But Shakur is more of, let me use my skill, not get hit, kind of like how Pernell Whitaker was. But Pernell Whitaker obviously had more power than what Shakur Stevenson has right now. But that, I mean,
like
that would be that would be the difference. Is can Shakur, could he find a way to stop Tank? We know Tank can stop people because he's done it consistently. And shout out to Country K. He just text saying that his phone died. He apologized for that. But if you still have some juice to get back on, K, you're more than welcome to come back on. 2-5 Live or 2-5 Live. Are you at work right now, or are you at home with the missus? Because if you would like to come on and talk the sweet science, let us know, and we'll send you the link also to your email. So let us know.
Oh, we love talking about boxing. Me and Dub could do a whole show just dedicated on the sweet science.
To which, by the way, once again, welcome to this special Father's Day edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show. Now, we started this around 7-ish, and here we are 2 hours into it. To which, he's coming back. Here we go.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he is back.
Hola.
There he goes. 2-5 is clowning again.
I'm not watching this time, 2-5.
No. But I made the announcement that your phone died, and then this is what he says to counter that.
100%.
Hey, you trying to get me electrocuted, my guy? What you doing? What we doing? I don't need a live wire next to a tank of water. What you talking about? All jokes though.
I like that. Okay.
That's a great point. Because Tank do fight like a Baltimore cat.
Hey, say it. Say man. Hey, I'm okay with giving the day to the Lord.
I wish I could use that. I wish I could use that.
You could.
I get every other weekend off.
You could definitely use it.
I mean, actually, you can't because I mean, if you put that in there, they cannot discriminate against that. They will try, but they can't.
Yes, they'll do all the text. Just call you randomly.
Because if somebody did to try that, I have no issue having my pastor call and talk to them, and he will tell me, yes, he is there faithfully on Sundays when I'm not doing A7 stuff. If I'm not doing A7 stuff, you will find me in the house of the Lord.
And by the way, if you have not subscribed to anything A7FL, I recommend you get there now.
For real.
I mean, and like I said, watching it here on TV and doing the post game with my brother, that's all nice and all. But when I was there and I watched it live, them is grown men out there putting their bodies on the line just to play backyard football.
And they are hitting like they're wearing pads and helmets, and they're not even using their heads, folks.
Hey, and I'm using this one thing. Look up the film where Eric Schufert Jr. went heads up with a force player. You heard the smack, and I was there. Man, them grown men put their lives on the line, and they do have 9 to 5s, as I say.
I got a request.
Please,
if me and Mizzle have a fan moment really quickly,
go for it.
Go ahead.
Bro,
Go ahead.
I know exactly what you're feeling. I know exactly the everything you're feeling, bro. Like I'm for the national championship game, bro.
That's what Mastix was saying. Mastix said the same thing. When you guys went out there for that championship game, all Mastix hit me with was, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, it was just like everything about it was just like everything was hype. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like you felt like a national championship game or anything like that. It was just the experience as a whole. So when I saw you putting videos, I missed your live by like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Saw it and recapping, but everything that you put up, Mizzle, I was literally like, yeah, I know exactly how he feels on a personal level. I know exactly how he feels. Because that's exactly what A7FL, whether it's like I went to the national championship game, what you in a regular playoff game, like regular
it was just a playoff game. And
like
you went to
it was the Nevada it was the Nevada playoffs.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you went to the chip.
Like, bro, I know exactly what you're talking about. Exactly.
Hey, Kay. And the cool thing about it is, and I'm glad it's our show, so I can say this. I had to tone down my fandom because there was a few players there that I'm like, bro. When I met Munchie, that was, bro. Man, I met Scooter, Wilkerson, and a few other and the coaches and stuff like that, bro. And like I say, shout out to 2-5 because 2-5. He took me and we walked around the whole field and he was just breaking down. Hey, I would love to see 2-5 play live because he broke down a lot of stuff and he was just giving my brain a lot of stuff for the A7.
Well, Coach Mark wants him to break the glass.
I'm basically gonna play A7 1 year. I'm gonna play 1 year of A7 ball after I'm padded football. I don't know if I'm gonna be living in California. So that's why I'm saying I for certain it's I'm gonna be basically out here in California or I'm playing with Mark Bagway. Because I'm
hold up. Did you send 2-5 the link? Send 2-5 the link.
Hold up. Go home.
I did already.
Okay.
No, I'm saying if I go home, I'm 30 minutes away from Tampa.
Time out.
Is that and that's Nightcrawlers, right?
Whoa. Hold on.
So you mean to tell me there's a chance you could play with
Hold on.
Dub just got blown away.
You stole my thunder.
I'm blown away too.
Yeah. You and Mr. Henderson on the same
right
defense? No. No. Okay, because first off, you're 6'10" and got to reach like you're Lennox Lewis, number one. So it's like if somebody
in the face week 2, and I'm still mad about that. That's the biggest thing.
Then there's that.
You and
okay.
Foot.
Then Then, not to mention, with your wingspan, if somebody tries to
Yes.
run, all you got to do is just, where you going? Get like your Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Get over here. That's unfair.
And it's
At least
35 pounds off of my body. That's 35 pounds I don't have to carry around. I'm going to be flying. Yo, I love playing football. So seven is like, I don't have to reach for. I can just hit. I can just hit him.
Hey, K. When I saw all that, all that live, like we've been sitting here watching it. I've been watching on the TV, but just to see there and be on the field and see what them grown men do. A7 is real, man. Hey, that is. Please subscribe to that. Subscribe to the other side of the ball. Please, let's get them to 1,000 so they can start getting paid for what they're doing. I've been a frequent guest on that show. He's the host of the show. But that A7 is something else.
Doug has not let go of the fact of visualizing me and this guy on the same team. he keeps grabbing his collar.
Because yeah.
It's real. It
is one thing to try to contain Mark Bagway, Darius Logo Davis, Rico Brown.
Logo is a beast.
And
yes.
Oh, by the way, there's BME Keys on the 3-on-1 return. Okay. It's one thing to try to handle all that Floridian speed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that up close, standing on the sideline with this 6'10" guy. Even though me and the Viking, God bless us, kept getting in K's camera shot, like, Dub, Scotty, get out of the. My bad, K. My bad. Okay, and then K was on the field when me and Scotty had our 15 seconds of fame going into the fourth quarter, and then of course, unfortunately, it never aired. But we get innocence video bombed by tall ass Mike Tice. Like, oh, hi coach, how are you?
I am so jealous that you guys got to meet Mike Tice, man. That is amazing.
I just want to see the cut. I just want to see I don't even want it. I want to see it. I was in the moment and I was like, I don't know if y'all saw it, but I felt like my mouth was open the entire time. Y'all was interviewing Coach Tice. I was just stuck. I was like, yo.
It's kind of like how I felt. Okay, I kind of felt like Bob Uecker at WrestleMania 4 when all of a sudden you see Andre the Giant's big hands on Bob Uecker. That's almost kind of how I felt when. Oh, hi, Coach Tice. How are you? What's your thoughts of the game?
Yep, that's exactly.
I'm just like, I'm just like, oh, well, I mean, it's like, well, I can't top that with my young broadcasting career. That's at the high moment right now. But oh, hi, Coach. How are you?
You mentioned that makes me remember when he put his hand on your shoulder, your face.
I'm just like, there is this bit. Oh, hi, Coach. But I mean, it was great. No, but the thing, what really made it funny was Scott is way on the other side of the Insomniac sideline. And I don't know how Scotty sees me lining up in front of the camera. Now, keep in mind, this is Scott after having hernia surgery in the same stadium playing with the Fall Brawl Championship. Scotty is literally running down the sideline in his chucks and all just because he wants to be in this camera shot with me. And this is before we get video bombed by Coach Tice. But you just see Scotty just, I'm like, how'd you get here so doggone fast? And like, how did you? And I'm like, how did you see us all? I'm just like, how did you see us all the way? Like I said, Scotty was all the way down there on the Insomniac sideline, like coaching, cheerleading, doing whatever. And you just see him, andale. I'm like, oh, well, okay, all right. I'm not mad.
Oh, baby. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
It's really about to. It's about to get real now. Oh Lord. Oh,
ladies
baby,
and
it's
gentlemen.
about to get real.
my brother. And you know, I love 2-5, man. But everybody, welcome to the show. A frequent guest, not an even no, my bad, not a guest, a family member. Welcome back to the show, live with 2-5. What's good, brother?
What's going on, fellas?
Oh
You
my!
know it, man.
Set up. Ooh, okay. The mic. We got a hooper. Okay, yeah. I'm jealous. I'm on my cell phone.
A little Heineken, you feel me? A little Bleezy, you feel me? A little bit
Man,
of
hey,
everything.
2-5 got me in the mode to blaze up again. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome 2-5.
What's going on,
See this
man?
part, but I'm
What's
about to
going
go.
on?
Man, happy Father's Day to you, brother.
Hey, likewise, happy Father's Day to all the fathers. You see what I say? Happy fathers to all the real fathers, not dads, okay? Real fathers, not dads.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Yes. It's real
but
fun.
but he will wear his only dad shirt coming to you real soon. That is a factual statement.
Hey, and like I told 2-5, I will buy that shirt. Just put that on the market. I get it. All right, Dub, go ahead and lead us, man. What are we about to get
No,
into?
well, I mean, we were talking about which which Ali made a very good comment. He said his concern with Tank against Stevenson is the lack of head movement, which could result in him getting knocked out. Which that's a very valid point. But however, the thing is, like I said about Shakur Stevenson, is he is not a closer yet. He more relies on his skill to beat his opponent as opposed to knocking him out, as opposed to what Tank did last night in the infamous photo that you've seen multiple times around the show with the tremendous left hook that turned Frank Martin's face into an animated standstill right there, folks. There you see it right there. And then if you like another view, there you go. There's that look.
Hey, Mizzle, look at what I sent you on Facebook.
Oh boy, oh baby, here we go.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Dub, I'm about to send it to you too.
Oh boy, here we go. And then there's Mr. Benavidez making his debut at 175. Of course, we all want Benavidez against Cinnamon for the Super Middleweight Championship. Will that happen? We don't know, but nonetheless, here we go, folks.
That's the baby boy scene.
Hey, when they lined up.
Hey, when he told him chin up, he told him chin up.
No, you got her. I ain't gonna steal you off on your ass. I'm gonna whoop you.
Hey, Kate, that's the exact scene that he said. That's crazy. Dub, you see it?
They're really. I saw it. That's why I made the reaction that I made. That's why I went Orange Cassidy for a minute.
That picture right there, he's staring at somebody. The one right before that one, he's staring at somebody. Frank looking at somebody in the face as he getting punched. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
and again,
like
the thing,
I said, this fight, Martin was in this fight. This fight wasn't like.
But look at Tank's right eye. That is
Martin was hitting him.
Yeah, like Tank was getting
Martin. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, and I really don't get why fighters do this, because they do this all the time. They get an advantage, they get up, and then they want to start living on the ropes. I will never understand that philosophy. I will never understand that strategy for the life of me. I don't understand why fighters do that, because it's like you're up in the fight. Stay with what brought you to the dance. like I said, and I made this analogy, and I'm going to make this analogy again. Yes, it was a boring fight watching Lennox Lewis fight David Tua, but given the fact that Lennox Lewis had a suspect chin, and knowing the high knockout rate and the power that David Tua had, just ask Michael Moore about David Tua's power. He knocked him out the ring in 30 seconds. So of course, Lennox, being the taller fighter, having the more reach, is going to use the jab. Which every time me and Mizzle watch a fight together, and it's a small opponent against a big opponent, and the big opponent is not using his jab, and I'm asking Mizzle opposite, bruh, why is he not utilizing his jab when you got the height and reach advantage? Which, by the way, folks, the reach is measured from the armpit to the end of the fist of how long your reach is. Continue. But, I mean, like, okay. We're sitting here with two guys that are handsomely tall in K and 2'5".
Hey, 2'5" is solid. It's a difference
Now,
seeing him on the screen. And when I was standing next to him, I was like, God damn.
Now, you two have reach advantage and height. And if you guys were boxers, I'm sure you guys would use that to the best of your ability. Now, you guys have watched fights for a long time. What do you get when you're seeing something like that, to where the taller fighter with the height and the reach is not using that to their advantage? Is that as big men, would that frustrate y'all? I'm just delighted to hear your guys' thoughts on that.
I think bro was just tired. He was ready in that shit. I think that's what it was. Because like in the situations like that, like basically what you're saying, you're not utilizing your strength. I think he trying to like just end it. You know what I'm saying? Like because I didn't see the fight you're mentioning. So if he was throwing a bunch of haymakers, hooks, little uppercuts and all that, like a whole bunch of power shots, he was trying to end it. Because he thought that Buddy couldn't take his hits because he's bigger. That's just my assumption. But personally, I'm tall and big. So like, I don't know. Like I said, people try me in multiple ways. They try to go at my legs, and they, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole situation. Like, I don't get the regular little stand up, little square up type situation. People don't do me like that. I don't know.
I mean, it's like he said. You feel me? I feel like he was trying to get it done early, but it's one of those where, with the experience of Tank, he knew how to pace himself. You feel me? So with him knowing how to pace himself, and like he said, letting him get tired with trying to end it early, he wasn't gonna be ready for them late rounds. You know what I'm saying? Tank, one of them guys where he done been around some of the best of them in multiple different, you know what I'm saying, levels of the sport. You feel me? And then had some pretty recent, what people were supposed to have considered tough matchups, right? But he's been training. You feel me? Again, you could tell, like, if you knew Buddy wasn't ready for that fight. he wasn't ready for that fight. In real life, like real lifetime, he was not ready for that fight. You know what I'm saying? You can see how comfortable Tank was with shooting the shit, talking shit to him. You know what I'm saying? With you know what I'm saying, jumping in the ring, bullshitting around. You know what I mean? On his little training day and all that little shit. Like, man, Tank knew what it was. So it's like he said, when it come down to certain shit, certain guys not ready. When it come down to Loma, that motherfucker's more like a brawler. He's not a boxer. So he's gonna be on the same shit. Same shit with Shakur. These niggas is gonna come in, think that they gonna instantly come in trying to knock him out. When he's, again, you take the time that he spent around Mayweather. Yeah, they beefing right now, whatever, right? But take the time that he spent around Mayweather. Mayweather is somebody that don't like to get hit. He don't like to get hit. That's why his fucking defense is amazing. You feel me? So he, of course, you think he's not taking in that knowledge? He's taking in that shit. So yeah, go ahead, throw all them power punches, throw all that shit. Yeah. You feel me? Whoop whoop whoop. Now guess what? Ha ha ha.
Counter.
Come on. You see what he did to the little Mexican?
And
Yep.
Got that nigga wearing fanboy
they still
t-shirts
don't
and
want-
shit.
Yo.
Come on.
Tell him 2-5.
Come
Tell
on.
him 2-5.
Boy Garcia.
That nigga say I want my rematch. No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna be able to take no whatever against you. It don't matter. But I'm here, moral support. You know what I'm saying? He has Shakur, I got you, we got each other. But come on, man, it's different when it comes down to it. You know what I mean? Like again, he's trying to pace himself. He know what fights he could line up and when he could line them up. He know what everybody want to see. Everybody wants to see Shakur. Loma just now became a topic of subject. You feel me? Okay, but are we gonna give you that? Nah, hell nah.
No.
Not yet. Not gonna give you Shakur. He's not ready. He's telling you he's not ready. In so many ways, he just told you he's not ready. He called out everybody. He said, "Who you want me to line it up against?" And I want them all.
Like Dub said, run the gauntlet. But I love that. I love that
Run
analogy.
the gauntlet. Yeah.
I love that analogy 2-5. How you just said that. That is perfect. Perfect statement there. That boy Tank is different though, man. That man is. I don't know what else I can say about that young man.
But you got to think, bro. He's from Baltimore.
Indeed. Indeed.
That was what I was thinking about. Them cheese and dudes putting them hands on them.
No, for real.
Oh yeah.
It's
Hey, so
fellas, I gotta
tough
head
to
out.
say, but if
I'm kind of cutting nothing off real quick. I gotta head out. Thank y'all for having me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta head out.
Hey, you already know, brother.
appreciate
Shout out
you
to the
coming
All Pro
on.
Joffos. You already know the door is always open to you, family. We appreciate you coming on.
Oh, also make sure you guys check out Rise of the Tigers. Episode 2 is out now on YouTube.
Hey, that's a good that's a good little series right there too. Appreciate you, Kay.
I appreciate it.
There you have it.
For sure. Peace, y'all.
Hey, that fight was kind of that fight.
Foster of the All Pro Joffos. You can catch them.
No, go ahead, finish. Go ahead and finish.
Go ahead, Mizzle. You were saying?
No,
I was just saying, please check out the All Pro Joffos Saturday or Fridays at 7 p.m. on the Pernita Brothers production podcast channel. And also, while we're at it, this man on the bottom of our screen is coming up real soon, live at 2-5, talking about every possible platform you want to talk about. So please subscribe to Live at 2-5. I'm pretty sure the light skate and the Mizzle will make an appearance sometime on the show. The
Mizzle and Dub will definitely be on Live with 2-5. But please get my man.
Most definitely, I'm telling you, the first episode is gonna be a party. All right, we're gonna fill up every fucking spot that we possibly can. All right, we're gonna have a party. Feel me? I appreciate you guys always.
That, man. Hey, you already know 2-5, man. You're just not a guest, man.
Hey,
we are family on the show.
We are trying to make sure everybody eats. That's all we're trying to do. That's it, and that's all. That's all there is to it.
Hey, what we say, our platform is open for anybody. Hell, I don't care if anybody. Hey, if you trying to be an upcoming somebody that wants to do what me and my brother do, our StreamYard account is open. We will allow you to use our StreamYard account so you can get your whatever you want to do. Whatever.
And that's just all there is to it.
Look, I'm living proof. You know what I'm saying? They've allowed me access. I'm able to do what I need to do. I'm just waiting and I'm trying to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Don't rush Don't rush the process. Trust the process.
Exactly. All Dub was like 2-5 want to do something. I'm like, bro, he can use our platform. Let him have it. I don't care. We don't have this platform because without the All Pro Joffos, as Dub said. So they showed us that platform. We have the avenue. So why not us share it to somebody else? So like I say, stay tuned for the live with 2-5. It's gonna be something special, man. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for it. Salute.
Thank you. Not to mention, folks,
that was a vicious one.
It was, but not to mention, folks, on this date, back in 1971, a very special artist was born.
None of us was born
on this day.
Okay.
None of us was born yet, but nonetheless, who knows what could have been if his life was not taken at the age of 25 years old, but definitely want to give the legend his flowers because on this day, Mr. Tupac Amaru Shakur was born on this day back on June 16th, 1971. Would have been 53 if he was still with us today, folks.
And still would have been killing the game. Still would have been killing the game because he probably still would have been rapping. But no, you know what? I think he would have probably been a more dominant actor by now. I think he would have been in the movies a little bit more than his rapping career.
Oh, he would have won an Oscar. I will say that right now. He
100%.
would have won an Oscar for
100%.
something.
100%. Hey, Tupac was different, man. That dude, if I told you this, what he was trying to show this world, just imagine if Tupac just said, hey, all black folks, unite, let's take this country over. Do you not think that we would not have done that?
All right, look, let's say this, right? You see Kanye that had his little antics of saying he was going to run for president. You think he would have ran for president?
Tupac might would have won, bruh. Tupac might would have won, bruh. No lie. That hell, if Donald Trump could have won as president, you think Tupac would have not got 8 years in office?
I mean, shit, all you need is money.
He got that. He got that. And he would have the vote for the people. Yeah. I could see that. But yeah, man, big shout out to the man Pac that got me really listen to music, how I listen to music now. I listen to music, but listen to Tupac got me to hear things in music.
Well, he
just by what he said.
Well, he talked about life and some real stuff.
100%.
I mean, it just, and I mean, there was a lot there. As one person said, there was a lot of sides to Tupac. There was, the gangster Pac. There was,
he's a Gemini.
That's true too. The advocate and the soft side. So I mean, there's a lot of.
Well, he was also a revolutionary.
There were a lot of that too. That as well. So there's all of those things.
I'll say this though, if anybody that knows, I used to do construction, so I had to drive to work in the mornings, like the early AMs, like 4 o'clock in the morning. I could not listen to Tupac in the morning on certain songs of his, because if I heard a Tupac song like "Hit 'Em Up" before I got on the construction site,
you want to fight.
Always that.
He would make you want to fight.
Hey, really set the tempo.
Exactly. It's always that one person that's too chipper in the morning. That's like, bro, simmer down. I didn't have my coffee. But no, if you listen to that one Tupac song in the morning, it could put you in the wrong feels. But big shout out to Tupac on his birthday, man. We love it.
Well, I guess I'll ask this question here. what is your favorite Pac album?
Ooh. Tupacalypse Now.
Ooh, the first one. Okay.
You had some cuts on that one. I mean, I would say that one, and maybe was it Against All Odds? Not Against All Odds. What's the one that he did when he was in Me Against the World? That whole album. I mean, All Eyes on Me is always going to be the pinnacle of everything because he had every producer on that one. That was all California. He went to work on that album. But Tupacalypse Now, that's one of my favorites because it was some bangers on that one.
It's
What
hard
you
not
got,
to
Dad?
argue that.
What you got? Uh-huh. That's what Tupac.
It's
That's almost
really-
like saying,
it's
"What's
really-
your favorite Mac Dre album?"
Oh, I can answer that easily. It's Rubber Gone Bad. That's my favorite Mac Dre album.
100%. 100%. That is the 100%.
As far as Spock goes, it's hard to go against Me Against the World, simply because you have the number one album in the world, and unfortunately, you are incarcerated in New York in jail.
Dear Mama was it the number one track off that album? Even though he had multiple off that album, but I believe Dear Mama was the one that.
It was that and So Many Tears, because that song was also on that album.
Doom, doom, doom.
Anytime you get the Stevie Wonder harmonica, anytime you can get the Stevie Wonder harmonica sample, you're doing something.
Well. Yeah.
But I'm going to throw something different. I love the Machiavelli album, and I love
that was different. That whole album was different. That album was different.
But I'm also a fan of Until the End of Time, mainly because it was the year that you and I graduated from high school, because it came out 13 years or 23 years ago. So that album.
Well, you know how I feel about that song.
Yeah.
Until it. Yeah. And the letter to my unborn child?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Man, it was crazy. It was a message in every song.
Yes.
Thank you, 2-5. Thank you, yeah, exactly.
It was a message in every song.
100%.
No matter who you were, what race, what color, where you come from, you could relate to what he was talking about.
100%. 100%.
And shit wasn't forced. It was natural.
You're not
That's
wrong
all.
on that.
It's almost like when you listen to Tupac has something different, but it's almost like when you listen to Nas, because you know Nas is like a poet when he does his rap. You just felt what Tupac was saying in every album and every song, especially Brenda's Got a Baby. You felt that one. If you didn't feel that one, then you weren't a Tupac fan.
I mean, but you know he had that poem book, The Rose That Grew from Concrete.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Tupac was that dude, man. He's just different. And I'm just glad that I got to listen to his music. That I ain't listening to all this new stuff that's coming out. Like my kids know who Tupac is. That's another thing that I'm proud of, because what we listen to now, it ain't like what we grew up listening to. That man was something different. His music was different. He can put you in your feels. He can get you rowdy. He can get you dancing. That's what music is all about. And Tupac got you there. You felt his beefs, but you also felt what he said. Like I said, Brenda's Got a Baby was one of my favorite songs by him, or Keep Your Head Up. You felt what he was saying in those lyrics.
Or even Dear Mama.
That's the staple.
Yeah.
I send that to my mom damn near every Mother's Day.
Hey, just for a good listen.
Yep. That man was different. He got you in every field. If you wanted to get a party started, you know what I'm saying, or even the song he did with Jodeci. That man was universal, and I'm just glad that I got to hear his music because he is something special.
Shit, or even when he did hit him up, he let you know he don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck.
Just to do something.
He don't care. You know what I'm saying? Just to tell you that he can. Why not?
Why not? Why not venture into that world? Because I'm a lyricist and I can do music any kind of way. Man, Pac was different. And that's good. But while we got you on the line 2-5, let's preview what's coming up on this weekend that's coming up with the A7 with the playoffs, man. How you see it going?
Sickwood's gonna beat the dog shit out of them. I'm gonna keep it real. That's just how I feel about it. And I gotta say it like that only because it's like, damn, I want to play. But realistically, no, it's gonna be a good game, though. I feel like if OTT can come out with how they've been playing these past couple weeks, you feel me, with not necessarily arguing, and being able to play together and understand what the what the end goal is, and being able to beat, let's just say, one of the top teams, if not the top team right now. This is what we got to do. You feel me? Now, how are they going to do that with, in my opinion, one of their big key factors in Yodi not being there? I don't know. You feel me? They don't got Yodi. They don't got Smooth. Now, granted, they had a new cat. I'm not too familiar with him. I've probably seen him play a few times. Decent arm, you know what I'm saying? Knows how to make good reads and shit like that. But never seen him be able to compete, and never seen him compete against, again, if not one of the top teams, the top team in the league right now. So how will he be able to respond under the pressure of that type of D line, or even just that type of opponent? You don't know. So then that's when it becomes, are they gonna go back to the same shit that they've done in the past few, where it's like, yeah, they beat the pit bosses and they were pretty fucking hype about it, you know what I mean? And you see how that shit was, and it was like, come on now. Now, granted, the pit bosses had a game until you seen it for yourself. Certain players started to go down, injuries, and it's like I said on previous shows. If they didn't have the depth that they needed to have, it was just gonna end up being what it was. You feel me? So to see how they pulled out the dub, but how they chose to, let's just say, take the dub for real. This weekend is going to be a big test for him, or next weekend, I should say. You feel me? It's going to be a big test for him, and in my opinion, it's going to be the same fucking shit that always happened to him. You know?
Oh, so you saying they gonna revert back to their old ways?
Of course, 100%.
Okay, as we got Jason coming back in.
They're definitely gonna go back to their old ways. You feel me? Why?
That, but
Because why
but
not? What you got?
they've been playing good football though. So why? Ah, that yeah, I can see it.
That don't
I
mean
can see it.
nothing. They've been playing good football against teams of their caliber. I'm not gonna say teams that are under them, teams that should be above. I'm gonna say teams that are their caliber. You feel me? But even within those games, like we always say, the score doesn't necessarily tell you what the game was like.
Yeah, yeah.
And with a team like the Pit Boss, it's like I said, we expected them to come out with at least I don't really care to say names and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we'll just say at least 5 to 6 additional players than what they had out there. You feel me? So
Mhm.
for those five players not to be there, that shit made an impact on that game. But granted, with what they had, they made it what they did, and even still, it took for injuries and dehydration and water and not saying that it wasn't out there, but they was drinking it. Talking about Savion's little brother, like he's drinking water trying to rehydrate, but his body was shutting down on him. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you lost him in a big returner as well as a receiver.
Mhm.
Iquan, shoulder. My man's who had the
Yeah.
gas on his nose. You feel me?
Oh, that was
So
horrible to see.
you feel me? So it's like players just slowly but surely just started to get knocked out and knocked down. You feel
Mhm.
me? Again, due to injury, and they took advantage of that shit. But you got a team like Sick with it that's gonna come in 100% healthy, as well as they've been ready and they want to play. And who's to say they wasn't watching that last game and to see let's just to see how they was acting and acting like they was doing big shit? It's like, all right,
You know they was watching. We all know they
man,
was watching.
show that same energy on Sunday. It ain't gonna
Can't
happen.
wait.
But do you think? But 2-5, do you think that Sick being off for 3 weeks? Do you think that might play a part in the early going of the game, that they might have to, get warm up to get focused, or you think
Mm-mm.
MG will have them boys ready to play?
See, that's the thing. A lot of people think not playing in weeks makes it to where you you're rusty. Not playing in those types of, you know what I'm saying, in that amount of weeks, you're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of shit that you trying to get out and put out there to where it's like, hell nah, they finna whoop ass and whoop ass early. The weeks off don't
Very,
really mean anything.
very astute point.
Yeah. Come on now. Like, I understand calling off and not having no football for Mother's Day, okay? Understandable. But why not have that shit for Father's Day? They be out there with us anyway.
Hey, hey, I tell you what, if y'all was playing on Father's Day, I'd damn near try to get back out there.
Man, look.
100%.
This is the first time I feel like they haven't had a game on Father's Day, even within flag. I feel like maybe like last season or the season before that, there was some type of season or some shit going on to where there was, games or whatever.
I'd have tried to find my way to come out there.
Nah, save that shit for the championship.
In Ashbury?
Or the natty. Which one? You got the championship or the natty. Championship is gonna be Sick with it versus Insomniacs. Part 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, 10, 11. We don't fucking know, right? But it's gonna
Ooh.
be Sick versus Insomniacs for the championship.
Oh, baby.
OTT is definitely not going to win. I'm not even going to say that they are. I'm not going to hype up that they might. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's not even happening. They're not going to win.
I would love to see Sick and Insomniacs go at it again.
Who
That
you
was that
got?
was a,
Who you got? Who you got?
you put me on the spot, 2-5.
Yeah, no. Who you got? Why not? Hey, like you said, this is your guys' show. We can do whatever we want. Who you got?
I would say just by listening to Munchie's interview and what he said,
My bad.
I think that Insomniacs might just they ran some different plays that was
Come
different.
on, just say it. Come on, you. It's like you want to go, but you not really. You indecisive
But
right now. You feel me?
I am because I know what Six defense can do though. That's what makes this game kind of exciting that to kind of
Defense.
watch.
Okay, tell me
Yeah.
this, right? Okay, but now who you got? Before I change it, who you got? Because this is my thing, right?
Man.
I'll give you more time to think about it. Okay, for the
Okay.
longest, right? We've had my boy Viking, love my man's little Ginger.
Yep.
You feel me? We all know he's fucking all fucking insomniac. Okay, we know
Yep.
that he
Yep.
puts on his hat. You
100%.
know what I'm saying? And he does his professionalism when he does,
Yep.
and you know what I'm saying when he has to. But for the most part, that nigga is like all fucking insomniac. Okay, guess
Yep.
what? I'm all fucking sick with it. All right. So what's up? I've
And you
always
won't
been
be
look,
wrong. And
man.
you won't
Look,
be wrong though.
that's who I got. Ask me who I got. I got sick.
And you won't be wrong. But oh,
Yeah, I got sick. Go ahead, think about it. Yeah, like, cause this is my thing, man. Come on. I understand that we all get caught up in the, you know what I'm saying? But
the hype, yeah.
nah, man, it's real life. You know what I'm saying?
I
They
do like
had their
I do
moment.
like Sick 2-5.
They had their
I do
moment.
like I do like Sick.
They
I
had
do.
their moment. They had their moment,
Oh,
man. That's the way I look at it. I don't care who you play. If you love the game itself, you're not coming out flat. I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
These
Yeah.
teams, no matter who they have been really putting their backs against the wall, but nobody seems to want to address that shit. And that's what the fuck the
Mm-hmm.
problem is with this shit. You feel me? To
Mm-hmm.
where
Mm-hmm.
nobody wants to address the real shit that's going on. To where it's like, oh yeah, woo woo woo. What's up, Papa? You see yourself? You feel me? So it's like it's one of those where you gotta think, bro. It don't matter what the defense is. We just said this last game. Who was he gonna throw the ball to? Meaning School. Who was School gonna throw the ball to?
Ooh.
He just happened to find a good receiver in within Smooth. But Smooth been that dude. You feel me? So that's not even taken away from him. But you went from having, excuse me, X, Y, and Z, and come on. You look across the field, you got
You're right.
DP, you got
You're so right.
DP, you got
Yeah.
Lavish. Okay, now let's
Yeah.
just say you put Gagne on Lavish. Okay, who the fuck's gonna hold DP? Who the fuck's gonna hold Murphy? Let's keep it gangster. Like, let's keep it real. Who's gonna fucking hold these guys? AJ, man, come on, man. Like I said, you think AJ is really AJ against Lugo, AJ against Diggs, AJ is against Seau? Come on. That's their primary wrestler. Okay, come on. Okay,
Man,
and that's
that was
why I did
cool.
it like that. So you think who else is gonna step up to the plate? They don't have no more quotable names that's gonna step up to the plate and be that fucking dog. They got that linebacker. He's kind of nice. I like him. You feel me? He's very physical. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He's hash to hash. He's pretty quick. But
Are you
even
talking about Jeremy Reeves?
I think so. A little buff motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? A little strong
That
dude.
that would be Reeves, yes.
Yeah. But can he cover a receiver? If a nigga put a route
Mm.
on him, is he gonna be able to get around that? No. Come on. Because there was times when we played against them when I was like, bro, I was fucking open. You should have threw that shit. I don't give a fuck. So, no, nobody's worried about that shit. And then we'll just say, okay, the season of that one shit is over, right? That outdoor 8-man or 11, what was that, 8-man, right? That shit's over. That's why we expected a lot of the ooses and shit to be back. You feel me? Now, we haven't seen Joey.
Mm.
What if Joey come back at running back? Now you got Joey and Julio and Devin. My bad, fat boy.
Oh, that's nasty.
Going to Baba. My bad. I think he probably hit his lip. My bad. I don't know. I was trying to pick him up. Going to Baba. Come on.
That's a nasty combination, right? You just said right there.
Come on, man. Like I said, we really got to break down this shit. Break it down for what it really is. I'm not, again, even when I was a part of, Sick, it was one of those where if you pay attention to the game, Sick had to leave for most of the games. You feel me?
100%.
It was all about being able to finish. And lately, they've been showing that they've at least trying to finish.
You make valid points there, 2-5. Man,
Man,
I think I just might want to be a fan and just watch that game. I don't know if I can pick anybody on that one.
who you got? Who you got, Mizzle? Come on. You've been a part of this shit way too long, man. I'm not taking that from you. I'm not taking that from you. Who you got? You know players' names. You done met them. You done been out there. Who do you have? Come on.
Sick. Sick.
Come on. Hey, because look,
Sick.
they watch this shit, right? Let's just say they even watch this shit. And sometimes they get
Yeah.
caught up in the shit. They're going to watch this shit
Yeah.
and know that motherfuckers like myself, they know I'm not fucking with them. Okay? They know
Yeah.
I'm not, right? But
Yeah.
professionally, okay, yeah, whatever. You feel me? But as a fan of the shit, no, I got sick because of how they've been playing the game as of late. They came
100%.
in this season and they came in fucking hot. You feel me?
Yep.
If you look at the
Yep.
matchups, put every fucking player across the field face to face for each player that the Insomniacs have, so does Sick. And they have a few
100%.
additional pieces that the Insomniacs won't be able to, let's just say, cover. We'll even just go to 3-on-1. Danye might get loose on their ass. For sure, for sure. But
Ooh.
you're not telling me that Miles, Curtis, Lavish, who bets, none of them is gonna go out there and get loose on the opposing team's 3-on-1.
100%. 100%. I love it. I love it.
Who you got, Dub?
Yep.
Yeah, who you got,
There
Dub?
we go. There we go.
We know you in the whip on your way to a remote location, but who you got?
Location. I'm just picking up food for the mom. Now all year long I've been saying until somebody beats the champs, they're the favorite to win it, and then Sick
Mm-hmm.
finally got over that hump. Here's my question: can Sick do it again with all the money on the line? That's the question that has to be answered. However, I think this particular Sick with a team is probably the team that can do that because again, Diggs and Lugo changed the whole situation when they arrived
Ooh.
on the scene this season, without
Yep.
question.
Yep.
And even with all of his biasness towards the team that he plays for, even Scott has said on record more than once, he has felt like Sick has been the best team in the division this season. And by all points, record wise, they have been. Um, but here is the reason why I think Sick might get over the hump in the Nevada championship game. because he was a huge factor that nobody has talked about so far, and that's Leonard Walker. I think Leonard Walker is the biggest X factor that nobody's talking about because he was huge the last time they played. We know DP's going to be DP, Munchie's going to be Munchie, Murphy's going to be Murphy, Smooth is going to be Smooth, but I think the biggest X factor is Leonard Walker.
Hey, now, Dub, let me ask you this, right? Now, let's just say it comes down to the O line, right, and the offense. Okay. Who on the Insomniacs O line, right, is an actual blocking as well as leaking threat besides Swank? And Swank against a real D lineman?
Well, sometimes I fear they don't use. I know Schwenk's the main tight end for the Insomniacs, but sometimes I really think they don't utilize Bino and Haywood enough because both of those big men have proven that they can run routes and they can catch the ball. They normally just save them for conversion situations. But I mean, Bino and Haywood can go get the ball. It's just again, I'm not the head coach. I'm not the OC. I'm just a play-by-play guy. I just call what I see on the field. But I mean, it never lacks for great theater. Because I mean, we all know it's going to come down to these two again. We're not dumb. We're not stupid. Like I said, the Insomniacs, I'm pretty sure, are going to be watching very attentively and very closely um, when these two get when this matchup between OTT and Sick happens again. Now, keep in mind, this was the highest scoring game in history when OTT and Sick met, which of course Knox was a part of that game of the 92 that Sick would have scored. Um, and when they played the last time, Sick put up 64. Um, I'm pretty sure MG has put up a game plan to where he wants to impose their will quickly and often and probably get a Mercer roll in there. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the mindset and the focus for Sick this upcoming Sunday against OTT.
That's how that shit has always ended. It has never went to 4 quarters. Oh, except for that 90-something game, but that's beside the point.
But I do know that MG really wants you to break the glass and get live with 2-5. That's what I do know.
Okay, so look, let me ask y'all a question. And this is me being realistic, right? This is me not being, we'll just say, selfish, thinking about myself. Okay, this is me thinking about the league, thinking about, you know what I'm saying, all the shit that even my concerns was as a player, thinking about all the shit that I've seen within the time that I've been in the position that I've been in, right? Respectfully, is it more important for me to help y'all beat a team that y'all can already beat, or help continue grow the league and what we're trying to get it to?
Oof. I mean, since you put it that way, and I mean that is a very, very fair and that's a hell of a statement. That is a real hell of a statement. And I mean, like I said, I mean, when you took and Scott in the booth, and I mean, Chris is just phenomenal and amazing, and just how he sees things, and definitely helps enhance the broadcast. But I mean, what you do, I mean, how you do things, how you talk to the players, how you try to, hear their grievances and whatnot, just how you get things organized. I can definitely tell that you take the job very seriously. And I mean, again, at the end of the day, we want the league to enhance. Because right now the league has a black eye with the unfortunate situation that happened in Cincinnati. And we're trying to and we're trying to get away from that. Because obviously, I mean, hell, who would not want a national TV deal for the whole damn league to be on to be on the network? Why not? I mean, heck, that's why I go so hard in these podcasts now, trying to get on national TV, and hopefully it could be through the A7, because obviously I know one of Derek's big goals is to get his players paid and have insurance and all that stuff. So, I mean, I would say the way you handle it, it's definitely in good hands under your care, that's for sure.
Hey, Dub, and I was gonna say this, right? It's one of those where when you sit down and you talk to Derek, you understand that he's a genuine person. You feel me?
Absolutely.
And he
100%.
you know what I'm saying? He's solid. You feel me? And all he wants around him is solid individuals that understands what he's trying to do, but is also willing to take in what others have to give if it's beneficial to what he's trying to do. You feel me? So it's one of those where you got all of this shit going on, and I don't feel like Cincinnati really speaks for us. You feel me? We have our own platforms, we have our own everything. You feel me? To where we're not necessarily associated with them until it comes down to being addressed as a league view. You feel me? But we've come a long way, and it can only get better. But it's only going to get better if we continue to have people like myself, people like Doug, people like Mizzle, people like Scott, Chris, you know what I'm saying? And Mel, you feel me? Definitely not going to forget his ass.
Definitely can't forget about
hardest
Mel.
working man in sports. Hardest working man in sports.
Like, come on.
100%.
So again, I'm not gonna make it. I can make it about myself and be like, oh yeah, we do. But in reality, come on, man. Is y'all been had it, so you don't necessarily. You're not missing nothing. Y'all motherfuckers just gotta tighten up. Tighten up, and you'll finish what you've been trying to do. The league is gonna always be here.
I like that. Definitely like that. Oh, all right. Hey, Dub, take us home, man.
No, Oos, I'm not stepping out. I'm just getting some food for my mother and I. But nonetheless, thanks everybody to chiming in with us here. Hold on one second. As it's my turn to tell them I'm here to pick up. So just hold on 1 second, and then I'll take us home.
Yes, sir. I'll put up the moniker.
Hey, but look, check it out, Mizzle. Look, while he doing that, what was your favorite moment? Or give me at least two if you don't, if you got more than one, right? What was the most memorable moment for you with being out here and being able to see the A7, let's just say in person?
One, I love the action I got when they did that loud when Munchie went up in that hole and you heard that hit that they went up together. That was a defining moment for me watching that because it wasn't no pads, it wasn't no helmet. You just saw two physically players all go in the trenches because that was a straight dive play, and to hear that impact in that was. I'm gonna remember that one for a good while until I come out there again and maybe see something else spectacular. but the whole experience 2-5 was spectacular. I can't put one moment. I can't put one moment out there because everything that I saw was better than what I saw when I'm sitting here watching it on TV. But what I would take away from it is, but just walking around with you and hearing you dissect the whole game, it gave me a different perspective of how I look at it now. Because you are a player and you were giving me insight on how certain plays was run or how the defense was set up or how the offense was going to run. You saw a lot of stuff that was going to happen before it happened, and it did happen. So the Munchie hit and walking and the Munchie tackle in the run and walking around with you on that day, that gave me a whole different perspective of how I look at this game now.
Well, there you have it, folks.
I think with that tackle, a lot of people don't. I feel like if they watched the game, then they would have known that player that. My bad, that's a dream. Come here.
No, only dads.
Hey, look. He wanted some. He wanted the little nerds candy. You feel me? So, the player that made the tackle is a player that's also on a 3-on-1, and he's one of those guys that doesn't mind the contact. So it's like a lot of people give credit to Munchie for the run with the hit. Love Munchie to death. I mean, he know I'm not, but this is when I say a lot of, you got to think about the guy who made the hit. He got back up,
Exactly.
wasn't dizzy, you know what I'm saying? Didn't seem out of it, you feel me? Was
Nope.
there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like one of those where the play itself is, you get excited for that because two players that made a great play, they were able to get up and it wasn't no harm, no injury, no nothing. And it shows you that you can make the proper tackle, right? Because that's even been a topic of subject, right? You can make the proper tackle, you can make a solid run, and it can still end up safe. You feel me? So I think that shit was pretty solid.
Yeah, I agree. That would have been, seeing that would have been different if I was sitting at home. But to hear that and to see, like you say, everything in that was proper. The play was good, and he made the proper tackle. Man, that was beautiful.
Hey, Dub, you look like you waiting on the Cougar.
I'm waiting on what?
I'm glad your internet sucks.
Well, I'm in the but nonetheless, we appreciate Live with 25 coming on with us, and we appreciate Quante Foster, Christopher here, the UFL Jaffos, giving us, which again, one more time, please subscribe to the UFL Jaffos on the Tornado Brothers Production YouTube channel, and of course, Live with 25 on every possible outlet that Live with 25 has.
It's coming.
We appreciate the family coming on and joining as always. Like, again, we started this around 7-ish, and here we are 3 hours later, so it's always a different atmosphere on the Mizzle Dub Show. But thank you to everybody for tuning in and watching. Don't forget Game 5 of the finals tomorrow on ABC, and then on Tuesday, Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Can the Panthers close it out at home? Can the Celtics close it at home? That remains to be seen. But nonetheless, we're going to say ta-ta for now. But for Live at 25, and again, for Country Cake, Quante Foster, for Mizzle, I'm just a Blaxican saying thank you for joining us. And as always, it is 12 o'clock from Delaware. And once again, one more time, for all you hard-working men out there, happy Father's Day. Hopefully you guys get the flowers and understand that fathers also do play an important role in life. So I salute the two of you because you guys are great dads. God bless the both of you, and God bless the fathers. Good night from the Mizzle Dub Show, and that deserves
I appreciate 2-5 for coming on, man. Appreciate you, Duff, for the kind words, man. Again, happy Father's Day to everybody out there, man. This is our day. Appreciate everybody for chiming in on the show. Yeah.